Speak life to the death of me.
Speak life.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Speak Life right here on Gorilla Cross. I'm your host, Quan59. And once again, we have another dope episode for you tonight. In the building, co-host extraordinaire, Joe Seif.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Looks like he's tying his shoe.
I am tying my shoes.
Hey. All right, we'll move on to the next co-host. Dizzy lives in the building.
What's up, guys?
How you feeling?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Who you want to be with?
Jesus.
Send a
Is
subliminal.
this a subliminal?
Yeah, she sent it, yeah.
it is. I just at him
What's
already.
his name?
No, I don't have anybody, actually.
Oh, she put her head down.
Yeah, she did. She said
Yeah.
it's sad.
She's trying to be.
Womp
Wearing
womp.
that Dodger blue. Should I put my hat on?
Your haircut looks very nice.
Okay,
Quan. Yeah,
thank
you.
you.
Can leave it off.
Just clean that up.
Yeah, she clowned my head a couple weeks ago before the show because I wasn't wearing a hat. She's like, hey. She's like, it's cool. I'm like, I just got a haircut. You don't like it? She's like, it's cool.
Hey, I remember one time I took my hat off on camera and somebody said, "Oh my gosh, I'm blinded by the light. Put your hat back on." I was like, "All right, cool."
Oh, that's why you just, because it was just off. That's why you just put it on.
I always have a hat on, man.
Me too.
I went to a wedding with the hat on, like
Gotcha.
What the
He got
heck?
married with this hat on.
No, I did not. Don't listen to him.
And you hear him in the background, so might as well introduce him. We got Kels back in the building.
Big up.
Is there a rule? Am I supposed to be silent? Tell him on camera? Is that a rule?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of
okay.
like an
I mean,
unspoken
it's an
kind of
unspoken
thing.
rule.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like unspoken rules. These should be written down and put in a book so I can read it.
All right. We'll put it in the book for you.
Bet. What up, though?
I ain't gonna read it.
I'm not going to read it either.
Dang.
Especially if Quan writes it. I'm just not going to. It's going to be a bunch
Wow.
of don't chew gum. Like weird stuff, you know?
Are you chewing gum?
Nah, I brought.
I see it.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I brought a Ricola.
Okay.
Yeah, because Luke's not here with the Altoids, so I knew I was going to need this.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
No, I just, we're going to pray for you. We're going to pray for that shoulder to heal up.
Oh yeah. I'm going in this Friday to get some work done on it. I have like a whole can't do certain things 2 days before, and then afterwards I am during the recovery time for at least 2 weeks. Like I can't even take ibuprofen. Like I can only take like Tylenol. I have to drink unbelievable amounts of water. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, injuries are bad, but kind of just have to look at things because you think it happened during the car accident.
I think so.
And there was no cars around you.
Nope.
So it's like shoulder injury. It could have been worse. So
Yeah.
kind of have to look at things like that, even though it sucks at the time. But
Yep.
thought you
Glass
was
half
finna
full,
say-
man.
I thought you were going to say injuries are bad, but God is
God
good.
is good. I thought you were gonna say that too.
Listen, we try to stay away from like the corniness,
The
man.
cliche.
Like I don't know. Like I have like my pastors. I'm lucky enough. The pastors at my church.
Yeah.
One of them is just a few years older than me, and so I'll always make jokes with him because like I'll say something and I'll be like, "Oh, that'll preach, and he's like, "Oh, you crazy, bro."
how's everyone else feeling? Anything crazy this week happen?
It's only Tuesday. Not yet.
Well, I mean,
always
during the week that we haven't been in the studio. It's been 7 days.
San Francisco has a kicker that can actually kick.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, my team sucks.
Who's your team?
Wait, what?
The Dodgers?
Who's your squad?
No, the Saints.
The Saints.
Oh, yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, bad. Eagles fan, so Sunday probably best game of
Oh,
the
my
season so far.
Yeah, lucky.
That was
I
luck.
didn't see that.
Stop it. You know better than that.
They covered the spread. Tell me that wasn't fixed.
I mean, all in the second half. You got to work pretty hard to fix it in the second
No,
half.
they fixed
That comeback was
the
all in the
block
second half.
field goal, and then he runs it back for a touchdown to cover the spread.
Did it look
Come
like
on,
he
bro.
hesitated on the kick?
Come
it looked
on,
like
bro.
a very normal setup.
He
and normal
hesitated.
kick. Anyway, so
Dude, there
Eagles
was
haters.
all those games.
Yeah,
like
it
where
was
there was
crazy day,
craziness. Yeah.
If you want to hear more sports, catch us live, just me,
Unnamed
on
Sports
Unnamed
Show.
Sports Show. Thursdays at 4 p.m. Busy Bee, the legend, will be here. Dodo, you might want to come.
When is it?
Thursday at 4.
I won't be able to.
All right. Well, Busy Bee will be here. Legend in the hip hop game.
Yes.
So make sure you guys tune in for that on Unnamed Sports Show on YouTube. Make sure you check it out. All right, we're going to jump into it right now. We have a dope artist that's on with us today. Kels is just trying to sneak in Ricolas.
I'm waiting until I was off camera.
He looked around like he was doing something bad.
Yeah.
Like a bad kid. He submitted the song a couple weeks ago, and I think we all went crazy over it. We liked it a lot. Joe Seif wasn't here that day, but it was a really dope track. We get a lot of songs submitted to us through the music review segment on the show. And this one, we all kind of said it's like a perfect song, just the way it was put together, the sound, like the mix, the combination of him and the feature. But we decided to get him live. He asked, like, man, I would love to get on the show one day. And I'm like, you know what? We do have an opening this week, so let me hit him up. But we got him live on the line all the way from the East Coast. I'm not sure exactly where he's from. I think Canada, though. Are you from Canada?
Yes, I am. Canada.
Hey,
Yo, we have Veshone live on the line.
Big up.
666.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
What part of Canada are you from?
Pardon me?
What part of Canada are you from?
I'm from Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, city of Drake.
Yeah, you got that Drake vibe, you know?
I do.
No.
I do.
Not at all.
He said, "Hold
Good
up."
for you for questioning that. Not just letting him say that. And
Wait a
slick.
minute.
He'll try to be slick. Yeah, he said, wait a minute. Hold up.
He was like, "I do." Like, real? Come on, man.
No one's never told me something like that before. That I got that Drake vibe. So I don't know if it's a Toronto thing or I don't know. But
Nah.
you know, I take that as a compliment.
Nah, I mean, we don't know you well enough. You might have Drake vibes, but, you know, so far we haven't seen you cry or be, you know, a little emotional.
Right.
So right now you're doing pretty well, you know, being manly. You're doing good.
Appreciate it.
How long you been in Toronto? Born and raised out there?
Yeah, born and raised out here. I give on my age, 31. Been out here, whole life, man. Whole life.
All right. What's the music scene like out there? It seems like even on our show, we have a lot of people that submit music, journalists. We have a lot of people that submit music from Canada. What's it like out there with just the hip hop scene in general, but Christian hip hop scene out there?
Oh man. So in general, there's not much going on, if I'm being completely honest, from what I've seen. Unless you are, huge in hip hop, there's not like a huge figure in hip hop, like a Drake or a Tory Lanez or something like that. There's not much going on out here. The vibe out here more so is like, specifically Toronto, is like Caribbean. So if you're a reggae artist or you something like that, you get more play, more time on radio shows or just more performances in general. So now when you talk about the Christian side of things, my gosh, bro, it's empty. It's dead. There's a few of us. It's not like it's totally, like nothing is going on. We do have some people out here that are doing stuff, but as far as like shows and putting stuff on after COVID, bro, everything just everything stopped.
Yep.
Really? Why do you think that is after COVID? I mean, it seems like, saying that you had stuff going on before that.
Yeah. I think, COVID put everyone inside of their house, right? And especially for Christian hip hop, we were just kind of touching the surface of something. Yeah. There was more festivals, more shows, more artists doing things. A lot of the artists have that I grew up beside, they're no longer doing music, or they don't even live in Toronto, like Canada anymore. So I just think, people moved away, and where the interest was building, it just got deflated because everyone had to be locked up in their house.
Yeah. It's always interesting to me to see how the whole mindset of everybody changed after that. Even if you put on an event after COVID, people are still hesitant to come outside. They don't like to, like just be out in public in big crowds anymore. And sometimes it just feels like, how did the whole mindset shift after just a year of the pandemic and things like that? So it's pretty interesting, because I don't think it's just Toronto. I think it's like that here. I think, like I haven't seen as many shows pop up, like, and it's Vegas. We got stuff going on, but, just definitely not.
But that kind of died out before COVID, though, because I know our last event was like 2016.
Yeah.
And that's when everybody started trying to do events, and that's kind of what killed it more than COVID. But I think COVID definitely put a little damper on that.
Yeah.
We started doing more stuff in the studio. So I think, like, for us, we figured out ways to continue doing things in a creative way.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important. And we're still doing in-studio events, in-studio concerts. But I think, just being creative. How long you been rapping, and how long have you been in Christian hip hop? Did you start as a Christian hip hop artist, or were you doing secular music before?
No, I didn't. So I started at like 13 doing secular music. I didn't know Jesus at that time. I was actually part of a duo. And we were pretty terrible.
Good for you.
13-year-olds, I'm just being introduced to hip hop.
At 13?
No, as an artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as an artist. So I didn't know much about writing lyrics or nothing like that. So everything that I wrote, offbeat, not exactly rhyming, it was pretty terrible. I show my wife and friends now. Whoa. So but I gave my life to Jesus 2010. Stopped doing music because I felt like Jesus was saying, I felt like the Lord was saying to stop for me for that season. And honestly, I didn't think that I would go back. That I would probably become a pastor or something like that. But then after a year, the interest grew again within me to do music. It's like I started hearing like Christian songs now, Christian rap songs. And
real quick before you continue, I think it's funny because I feel like a lot of artists do that. We've heard that same type of story a lot. That, because you almost think like I have to give up everything, but it's like, no, that's your gift. Your gift is your gift. It's how we're using our gifts, right?
Yeah.
We can use them for good or evil. And so that gift, even though you give your life to Christ, it's like, nah, man, hip hop is still in your blood. It's still part of you. God's going to, switch that up and have you use it for good. So it's interesting hearing that story so many times from artists.
Yeah, that's facts, bro. That's facts. And so, yeah, like I did think that I had to give it up and whatnot, but after a year and hearing some, Christian hip hop music, the love for it grew back. I just felt like the Holy Spirit was leading me to write lyrics again. And it came so much easier, and it was so much better than what I was doing when I was in the world. So it just dawned on me, like, okay, like this is an easy thing to do. Let me go ahead and do it. And that was back in like 2011, and I didn't think about doing hip hop until around 2012, like seriously, after I put out my first mixtape.
So can I ask you, what part of it was easier for you? Because when I used to be a secular artist, right? Transitioned, gave my life to Jesus, and started making gospel rap.
We're going to play some for secular music tonight. I found it.
Bye. For me, I felt that it was harder. Honestly, I struggled writing my earlier songs because I'm like, man, you use curse words for a lot of fillers and things like that. So when you said that it was easier for you, what part of your writing process was easier? What part of your artistry was easier?
Yeah, you know what? Like I said, I started at 13. So for me, I wasn't allowed to have curse words in my song. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
And as far as it being explicit, even without the curse words, just with the content of what I'm saying, I knew my aunties and my mother was gonna hear the song. So my whole big thing was, let me make music that I know my mom would appreciate listening to. Not for, but that I can still kind of flex on. So yeah. And so when I came to Jesus, it was like that year without doing any music, like the Holy Spirit literally changed everything about me. And I was just in the Word for a whole year. And it's like I just soaked in the Word, everything changed. And what came out of me was just sanctified, I guess, set apart, And it felt easy. It felt easy to write about the things that I was dealing with at the time.
Okay.
So, is the only thing that you do, is it just rhyme saying, or do you do anything else as far as the music goes?
Nah, yeah. So I'm just a lyricist. I just write. I can't make a beat to save my life, man.
Okay, so who did most of the production on the most recent project that I was listening to? I was listening to that project, and some of those tracks were very much in my like wheelhouse. I was like, oh, this is a perfect beat. Like, this is dope. I would love to just like
word.
All production is I would love to just I miss the days of just making beat tapes, like as projects, as albums. So who's your productionist? Who's your beat maker?
I'll be completely honest with you. My beat makers are people I found on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I know a couple of producers in Toronto and whatever, but it's not many of them. And when you grow up like I did, dude from the hood, didn't have a lot of money. There's not a lot that you can do outside of finding something on YouTube and being creative. So that's sort of how I came up. But now it's the same thing now, really. But I have certain producers that I work with from YouTube, to be honest.
You've established a relationship with them, reached out to them, and kind of
yeah. I've reached out to them. It's never really like we're building a track to you. It's more so like, yo, this track is dope. Let me get my hands on this. And it's like, cool. Go from there.
All right, we're live with Veshone right here on Speak Life. If you're in the chat, please share the live video stream with your people. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. I know we probably got a few Canadians in there watching, so please let us know in the chat where you're watching from. And I made a mistake today because I put Kels in a different seat and forgot to change the name tag. Kels didn't tell me when we're doing the camera check. He didn't look at his name and say that's not my name. So I'm just gonna put his name back on the screen with every other name I got in that seat.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But no, it was Luke's name.
Oh, it was Luke.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Luke got a little bit darker this week.
Yeah, I could be Luke for a day, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're chewing like diet Altoids.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I also didn't bring any for anybody to share. That's very Luke.
That's a Luke thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But Sean, do you know Luke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke and I we've been back and forth messaging each other.
Yeah.
For a little while now.
Yeah. Most people hit him up because he's Rapzilla. You know what I'm saying? So they don't talk to us as much.
Right.
But listen, I want to get into the video of the song that you sent us 2 weeks ago for the live video stream called Devotion.
Oh, yeah. Talk
about this song and video real quick with Michael Lawamba. I got his name right. Michael Lawamba. Talk to us about this song real quick. We heard it. We all loved it. Obviously, you made the clip and put it on Instagram. Talk to us about it a little bit.
Yeah, so Devotion, the song is about our commitment to the Lord, but also about the Lord's commitment to us. You know, it's He's devoted to us, and it's like from our perspective, when you're going through hard times, can you still stay devoted to Jesus, or do you fall off? And I think when you have a biblical narrative, biblical perspective on things, you get to see that, you know what, He is very faithful to me and devoted to me, and that should help us to stay devoted to Him, you know. And yeah, the feature of Michael Lawamba, me and Michael, we've known each other for so long, bro. It's been crazy. This is the first feature we've done together. He's an amazing singer. And yeah, I was looking for a certain sound when I wrote the hook, and I was like, yo, Michael's that person. So I sent it to him, and literally when he sent me back, I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got to do nothing else. Like, send me more stuff, Michael. So that's what it was.
Dope. Well, we're going to get into this right now. This is Devotion, Veshone, right here on Speak Life.
I've been through the motions, been deep in the ocean, yeah. My God stay the closest. I feel with devotion.
Everything in good timing is what they all told me. But everything's in His timing, He watching it closely. Coming back from the clouds, not talking Adobe. With me 24/7, Mellow and Kobe. Imagine me at 14, I did everything. Shorty wanna holler, I don't got me a wedding ring. Puff, puff, pass, I just thought it was medicine. Chasing after lights, you can call your boy Edison. Greatly deceived, I let that girl have my body, it left me empty. Man, would you believe? At that moment of my sin, He didn't send me straight to hell on a one-way trip. Instead, He sent His own Son to take on my sin. Yeah, took my chains and He broke it in half. Now when I'm looking up to heaven, all I see is my dad.
I've been through the motions, been deep in the oceans, yeah. My God stay the closest. I feel with devotion, no way. Even when the road is tough, and even when I'm broken up, I give my devotion. I feel with devotion. Oh.
Over a decade on this road now. I learned to fight, I learned to slow down. You know how it go now. Got a son I wanna make proud. If you don't know that you lost, you won't know when you've been found. Rock bottom, that's a hard ground. But when He nick you, you gon' feel like you called towns. Because He picked you when you looking at His call now. So you gon' pick it up or you gon' put your phone down. On mission, you should come through and listen. All these hooks I'm putting out, you know He sent me fishing. Washed in the blood, beg your pardon if I'm dripping. It's different when you come from a wild, wild living. What your past like, what you last like. To say it in the light, it probably bring you flack, right? While grace runs over and over, you can't even control it. God's love's really an ocean, hope y'all get in the motion.
I've been through the motions, been deep in the oceans, yeah. My God stay the closest. I feel with devotion, no. Even when the road is tough, and even when I'm broken up, I give my devotion. I feel with devotion, oh.
A lot.
What's up, family? This is Q. You are watching Speak Life. Bam, with Quan. Let's get it.
Wow. My CPU is going crazy right now with too much stuff going on. We are back. That is Veshone with Devotion. Q, I played your drop last week, and somebody in the chat was saying hi to you. They thought you were in the studio. So Q is now in the chat right now. Veshone, that's your latest track. It's a single. Do you have an upcoming project for that? Because your last project was 2021. So
yeah. So I have an EP that I'm going to be putting out shortly. EP. No album yet.
Dope. You have a name for the EP?
Not yet.
Okay. Can we name it?
What I mean?
Can we name it?
What do you want to name it?
I don't know. We're gonna vote tonight.
We
You gotta give us permission first.
We gotta hear it first.
No, I mean, we heard one song. It's the EP. You only got three or four more songs.
Right.
Yeah. It'll be like 5 songs.
I say name it Quan
I knew that was cool.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Why not?
or K1, like you were calling me earlier before we.
If I name it
Okay,
Quan, you're going to play it?
I want a verse on. We're gonna make a remix to Devotion with all of our verses on it.
Yep.
Remix.
So I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna come out of retirement. I'm not gonna sing it. I think Joe Seif will sing.
Cool. I too am coming out of retirement. I got a verse
Are you?
for that. Yeah. For this.
You're not in retirement. You just.
Hey, let's do it.
I'm
You just.
retired.
No, you're not.
I got.
Do a Cypher style.
Just on the
Cypher
sideline.
style.
Yeah.
I've got a question about the about that video.
I thought he was gonna take Kale's question.
No. Who shot it? Who shot that video?
Yeah, the video was
Yeah,
dope.
so-
Super clean.
What I mean?
The video was dope. It was super clean for being so simple.
Oh yeah. So it was my church brother. His name is Ariel. Big shout out to Ariel, man.
Big up, Ariel.
At my church, and so just had the idea to shoot a video. Actually, we weren't even supposed to shoot a video. It was supposed to be content, just like content to go on Instagram or whatever. That was my plan. After having a meeting with him and us listening to the song, he was like, "Bro, I got my 4K camera, whatever it's called, and let's just shoot a whole video." And I was like, "All right, cool, let's do it."
Nice.
So yeah, my dude Ariel, he did it.
You should definitely keep working with him because Quan and I were talking off mic, and we were saying how like it's very simple, and it was all in one place, but it was very minimal, and that's what made the videos so big. That it's we've only seen it happen a handful of times,
And we talk about it all the time when we do the video reviews. Some people try to do too much with like bad equipment
filters, and
instead of just doing a little bit. Because obviously you guys are in one spot, like a warehouse or a garage or one room. It looks like
that was the green
4
one.
stick lights and maybe one other light.
A key light. That was it. Yeah.
But it looked really dope, and it keeps my attention.
Yep.
It goes with the flow of the song. You know, I think it was very well executed for something like that. When people say, "Man, I can't afford a video. I don't have a budget for a video," you found someone at church. People, you know, there's a lot of people doing video now. You can find somebody or come up with a little bit of money to pay somebody and be a little creative. Like, I mean, how long were you guys shooting that?
We were there for maybe
3 hours.
Probably around 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Yeah. And to your point, just when you feel like you don't have, because I think a lot of artists go through this. Even I myself have gone through this, where you feel like, gosh, I don't have the budget to shoot whatever. Be creative. Be creative.
Yeah.
You don't need to have a huge budget, and also dive into your community. Like, what you can do as well, but dive into your community. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you get this stuff done. You can't do it by yourself.
And that's the thing. There's hungry videographers out there and photographers and beat makers. There's too many out there to just not do anything. They need an artist to film. The artist needs a videographer to film them.
Yeah.
And if it turns out good, even if they say, "Hey, I'm gonna do it for free," if you got some money because it turned out dope, like throw dude $100, throw dude $50, do something to show your appreciation and not just But there's so many creatives out there now that I think people need to start collabing more, get with people, like you said, in your community. If you go to a church, you most likely have a video team. You probably have a 16-year-old that's really good with the camera, better than most people in the church. Hit them up, get something done, and then everyone has a phone. Put it on the highest setting and just do something creative with the phone. There's too much out there now to not have some type of visual for your songs. And we keep talking about that. Like in 2026, we're only going to be doing video reviews on this show. We're getting rid of music reviews. Because I want to see people's creativity. Like everyone's making songs now. What are you going to do in front of the camera to be creative to bring that song to life? You know, and I think that's what we need to see more of. Moving forward here.
Yeah, facts. And I gotta say before we move on to something else, shout out to Downview Studios, because that's a studio that I worked in to do this, to make the video, and they've been a huge blessing to my family. Man, just even giving us the space for free.
Yeah.
What was the name of the studio again?
Yeah, cut out.
But it's in Toronto.
Say it one more time, bro. It sounds like Down Syndrome Studio both times.
Every time you say it, you keep cutting out. Say it one more time.
Oh, Downsview Studios.
I thought it was Down Syndrome. I'm like,
man, Downsview Studios. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah. Now, and I'm not saying, hold on, let me just say this. I'm not saying everyone's gonna get it for free. I'm not even sure I'm for free.
Facts. Yeah, hit them up. Everyone's free. Free videos. Free venue.
Yeah. I don't have money to pay, but my guy, he blesses us by just being like, we believe in your vision, in your ministry, for the kingdom as well. Go ahead, do your thing. And that's how that video was even done.
Dope.
Yeah, Veshone, Devotion had such a dope feature. It felt like everything meshed really well. But even looking at your last project, looking at Our Way, you had so many different people featured on there. You had singers, you had other rappers. What's the process look like for going to who you want to partner with, who you want to work with? How do you choose? Do you feel like, like it always just flows well, or you just have that versatile style? But yeah, I'm curious about the process, man, because you had different singers, different rappers, just a lot of features. And for the most part, like a lot of them really worked well with your style, or you switching up your style to make it just a dope song all the way around.
Yeah. So the process is really like, do I hear this person on the song? Because if I can hear your voice on it, then I believe that you'll do it justice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know a lot of artists from Toronto, and they'll work. You know what I'm saying? They'll work, and so it's easy to get someone in the studio once I hear their song. Yeah.
So most of the time, your songs are done as far as you go, and you're like, can I see somebody on my song that I've already created? And then that's where your vision comes from. So you don't really pick a feature until you're done working on that song already?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So,
like even, go ahead.
No. I was just going to say, because you mentioned like it's easy to get them into the studio. So were a lot of these people from Toronto as well?
Yeah. Is everyone on my project from Toronto? I think everyone from Our Way is from Toronto. So really easy. And a lot of us have our own home studios. So it's a quick, hey, I got a song. Tell me if you like it, if you want to be on it. They'll hear it. If they like it, they're like, yo, I'll do something tonight or whenever. They'll send it right over. So it's never difficult to get a verse or whatever from people. Even if we can't be in the same place.
Do you let every verse slide? So every time you get a verse, is it like, okay, cool, this is what it is? Or have you had to tell a couple people no, it just didn't fit the vibe?
Yeah. I've had to tell no a couple times.
Nice.
How's that conversation go?
or the song doesn't come out.
How's that conversation go?
My necklace just fell off. My bad. Anyways, how did that conversation go?
Yeah.
Usually there's hard feelings, because it's like song didn't make the project and the person put in the time to write the verse, record it, do all whatever. And usually it's a bit of hard feelings, but I think as artists, you understand that not every song you're going to make it on, And a lot of times I'll give like, hey, can you revise this? Can you just do it again?
Oh,
if I don't like it, you know?
Yeah.
But if it's a song that I don't feel comfortable with, typically, yeah, if it's just a song that I'm not really feeling, even after hearing the verse, like even my verse or whatever, then I'll just be like, you know what? If it's not a 10 to me, then I'm not gonna put it up.
Dope.
All right. I have a confession to make real quick.
What's up?
It's very hot in Vegas, and I'm trying to like summon winter to come, so I wore a hoodie, but I'm so hot tonight. I'm like I bought hoodies. I'm like on Amazon, and it's wrinkled, so you know I just bought it.
Yeah.
I took it out of the package, and it's very wrinkled, so I want to apologize to all my fans. I wish I had more fans because it would cool me down.
Boom. That was a one. That was a dad joke.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Ooh.
You laughed though. You laughed though.
I did
You're
laugh.
saying you're coming winter over there. We need summer to stay here.
Yep.
So maybe we could do something. Because my God,
What's the weather like there right now?
it's not too bad right now. Today was a really rainy day, but weather-wise, it's in the 20s. But
He's Celsius.
He's
Celsius.
Celsius.
I was so wait.
Like not bad. We're frozen to the ground.
Bro, if it was 20 over here,
Wait, what does
nobody
that
would be
translate to? I'm sorry. The school system.
plus 63 or something like that. So it's like
63?
83. Yeah,
We're gonna have a
83.
segment on the show, Math for Dizzy. No, it's not. No, it's just every week you have a math question. Like last week was the 5 weeks, 5 days in a month.
That was crazy.
Was that on air or off air?
That was
on air, bro.
that
was on air?
It was on air, yeah.
crazy.
Now, from what I heard,
good.
I have a
5
buddy who
weeks
lives
in
in Toronto.
You're asking the questions people want to know.
And he's a runner. He's actually going to be a representative for Canada in the Olympics.
Oh wow,
And he's always telling me about
Ben Johnson.
No. He's one of my he's part of my team from playing Xbox. We used to run as a team together. But he says that like the weather, like to go running, like he'll tell me, he's like, oh man, today's weather was great. And then he'll show me pictures because like his condo's right off the water. And every time I see pictures, I want to go to Toronto so bad because it looks so beautiful. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
I'm not. He lives like he's in a. I don't know the area, but
Make sure.
yeah, he lives in a high rise right off of a waterfront.
Okay.
Everything like all the shops and everything is down at the bottom level of where his condo is. But he works. He's in the military, the Canadian military. He teaches other soldiers and stuff. So yeah, he's every time he sends a picture, he's dope. Yeah, like I see that Toronto looks beautiful. I only know the west side of Canada. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I know the west side of Canada as well.
Yeah.
West side of Canada, man, the snow down there is crazy.
Oh yeah.
The snow down there is crazy. But yeah, I mean, Toronto is beautiful. Let me not make it sound like it's not beautiful. It's just, when the snow happens, yes, everything is harder.
Oh yeah.
The way the dust changes, the way if you have kids, which I do, everything changes.
Yeah.
Everything becomes difficult, and it's like, gosh, where's the summer at? Like literally, and I don't mean to ramble on, but my wife and I, in February, we went went on a cruise and we flew into Miami, and I was like in shock because it's February and I'm wearing a shirt and I'm wearing shorts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy. Like, and mind you, I know that I'm in Miami, so but it's just crazy. I'm just like, yo, I'm feeling summertime in the winter. This is great.
Yep.
And yeah.
That's
So-
It's funny because that's
definitely
still our
Florida.
like winter, so that's like cold to us still. Like you said, 68 degrees was a nice day. I would be.
Is that what it
freezing.
is today?
Yeah.
68.
That 20 is about 68. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So
That's perfect to me.
really
That's a good night.
degrees?
I feel like that's a nice night.
Yeah.
nah.
Oh, no.
Middle of the
I'm
day,
good
though, it's a
with
little
that.
rough.
I'm good with that.
70 is like perfect degrees for me.
That 2
That's
degrees?
even a little cold.
All I want to say is last week Luke tried clowning me saying that I'm an old man because I talk about the weather, but like here we all are having a conversation about the weather. So like, and that's what I'm saying. So like, us Las Vegans, we're so used to the heat.
Yeah.
When we meet or talk to somebody who is not accustomed to our, so like when somebody says, "Oh, how hot is it today?" and I'm like, "Oh, today it was a high of like 116," and they're like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah.
Or when you say, "Oh, it's not that hot today," and it's 101.
It's 110. It was cool today, and they're like,
Well,
"Are
we
you
don't say
kidding
that.
me?" To me, I do because I moved to Vegas for the heat. I love the heat. I don't complain about it.
Veshone, just in case you were wondering, 116 degrees Fahrenheit is 46.6 degrees Celsius, which is normal.
Look at his face.
He went crazy on 46.
That's normal for us.
He said,
That's normal.
yeah.
46.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
normal
Vegas,
for us,
man.
bro. That's Vegas.
That's Vegas.
Yeah. Don't come here in July. That's all I'm saying.
You will melt, bro.
Why does Canada do that? Why do they use Celsius? Because they make it sound so much nicer.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
not
Canadians
Canada,
in
it's
general,
the rest
right?
of the world.
No,
we're
it's just
we're the
Canada.
ones off.
Yeah, we
It's just
are.
Canada.
Yes.
Don't
That
talk about
metric
Yes, we are.
system. I'm
Don't
not
talk about
dogging the
country.
country.
Yes.
I'm good with it, but I'm just saying the metric system.
About to say the pledge. We're about to say the pledge.
Listen, the metric system is universal except for with the United States.
Yeah. Well,
That's it. There's no other than that. We're the
maybe
only,
Trump will change that. But.
Man.
All right. Next.
I did have a question though. So, so the studio that you said that you went to, is that where you track as well, or do you do all your recording at home, or like where do you do all your vocal tracking?
Yeah, so everything's at home. I do all my vocals in the comfort of my house. Like it that way. The reason why I do it like that is because when I started out, I didn't have money to pay for studio time. And back then it was like super expensive from where I was from. So I was like, I need to make it happen, And so out the gate, and when I say out the gate, I mean like out of high school. Because my high school had some pretty dope studios.
Wow.
Yeah, high school. We had some crazy studios in high school.
Yep.
It was amazing. And so I just had to figure it out. And I was like, okay, let me search up on YouTube. Let me search up on Google. Let me see what I need to do to soundproof. So I went through phases of like my recording area growing, from like getting like a box with like egg carton stuff pasted all around it, thinking that that's gonna proof it, to like getting soundproof stuff on my walls. And now all I use is the eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are dope.
Those are
Yeah. I just use an eyeball and got all my other little stuff set up. It's good for me because I got a newborn at home. So
No, I mean the quality sounds really good. So I mean, you're doing it right. You don't need to go to a studio if you know how to do it at home. So you're doing a really good job of that. What kind of mic do you have?
Yeah, these are the questions.
I
I
have
want
an
to
Acid Spirit.
Okay.
And what is your tracking software? I'm a gear nerd. Like I've anytime I hear about people recording or doing something creative at their house, I always want to know so I can see like if I can take from it and try to do something at my house. So like, what kind of software do you use?
Yeah, I use GarageBand, bro.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
I use GarageBand. It came with the laptop back when I was younger, and that's all that I've known.
That's all you need. All you need is
it.
something to record the WAV files.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
You don't have to go crazy.
I'm not mastering it. I get my one of my closest friends to do that.
Man,
But
you got a lot of friends hooking them up though.
Hey, that's God,
nuts.
man.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like, no, seriously, I think that's dope. That's a good sign that you're on the right track.
Yeah.
Thank you. With that being said, let me just give a huge shout out to Jawan Manning. He's the one who mixes and masters all my music, and he's also a dope artist himself. And so everything that you hear from me is mixed and mastered by him.
Dope.
Crazy.
Dope.
Great
All right, and
quality.
since you brought his name up, there's a movie out here that he was in, Juwanna Man.
Juwanna Man. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know.
I just got to agree with Quan.
Kel said it. Have you seen that movie, Diz?
No.
Juwanna Man? Dude, that's
Diz ain't seen nothing.
I'm
That's
not a
top 10.
movie person.
it's top 10.
It's a great movie.
So
Yeah.
I got a question.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead. We're gonna get into his video, Juwan.
Go ahead. No. Because this we'll probably end up talking about it. So go ahead. Let's get into the video.
So this is Veshone, Reasons to Love, featuring Juwan, right here on Speak Life.
Jesus, what if I told you there's no reason for your love and touch? No reason for your hands why they would pick me up. I've been the wrong, done the wrong, and now I'm out of luck. Living life without a means, so I don't give up. Pass some water, I need it quickly. A different world than this side got me feeling like Whitley. Diary of a black kid, I ain't feeling so wimpy. And they say to look to you, but I'm singing like Whitney. And I ain't never experienced the love a father brings, but I've experienced the love of a few other things. I'm not gonna mention it, never be in your mentions. Let's just say if I line them up, I'm sure they'll fall like it's Tetris. You hate me, and I know you do. And I can't blame you, cause honestly, man, I hate me too. Type of stuff I've been doing, I can't say you to prove. And I know you watching and judging me because I ain't you. I'm bound to lose. Give me the reason to love you. I want to love you more. Give me the reason to love you. I want to love you more. Son, what if I said I'm not concerned about your love and touch? Whether you love me or hate me, you couldn't hate enough. Even when you kick me and punch me, it doesn't faze me, bruh. Cause if it kills me to love you, I already did the job. So yeah, it's not that your lifestyle offends me. It's that I offer something full, but you rather the empty. See me as being clean, but I rather the messy. With the nails in my hands and the thorns, how they dress me. Looking for a ride or die for you. But now I already came and wrote it, died for you. So if you try to go replace me with somebody that I made, who do you really think is gonna ride and die for you? Man, I ain't do it because I owe you, I did it because I love you. I promise I wouldn't lie to you. And out of everything I made, you are my favorite. Believe it or not, I delight in you, you are my baby. Yeah, I see you whenever you talking frustrated with the way things are and complaining all about the options that life is giving so often. But I'm walking right here, I promise I'll never leave you, I'll love you, I'll lead you, and that's the honest truth. So if you drowning, I'm drowning with you. In the ocean, in every river, I'm here, and I hope you get the picture. I never intended for us to be apart. So stop the fighting, let's go and start. Give me the reason to love you. I want to love you more. Give me the reason to love you. I want to love you more. Give me the reason to love you.
Oh my gosh.
To know you more. Oh, I thought we were going to sing it, man. Coming back in. All right, that is Veshone with Reasons to Love featuring Juwan right here on Speak Life on Gorilla Cross. If you're watching the live video stream, please share it with everybody and subscribe to the channel. Let me see. We have 17 live viewers right now. 8 people have liked the video. I need everyone else to go give it a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, and your comments help with the algorithm too. So we do appreciate the comments, the likes, the shares. So please keep doing that for us right here on Gorilla Cross. We're going to be doing video and music reviews in a little bit. In about 10 minutes, we're going to start that up. If you haven't submitted the song yet, submit it to Speak Life or music at speakliferadio.com. Do that right now. We prefer videos, so we're going to play videos first. If you did send just the audio track, we will play that after we get to all the videos. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Journalist Q, Lazar, my boy Ray's son, everybody. We appreciate you all for tuning in. That video, another simple but creative visual. More of a lyric video. But how did you shoot that? I think Dizzy, I just stole your question. My bad.
Right.
You could ask it. I'm getting erased that. Hold on, rewind. Dizzy.
Yeah, but how did you shoot the video? I was very curious. Like, did you use a green screen or was it just like, were you in like a studio and like the light, I guess, would have been like behind? I don't know how the lighting works, but yeah. How did you shoot it?
Yeah. That's cool. So, I shot it in a studio, the same studio that we spoke about earlier.
For free? You know
Yes.
it was. You know it was. He trying to act like, have I ever paid them?
Oh.
I have
Okay.
I have paid,
All right.
but like I said, he just blesses our ministry, so praise God. Yeah, for that video, what you're seeing is a lot of like effects on the actual video. So just to paint the picture for you, so I edit all my videos.
Oh.
Including devotion, everything?
Yeah, everything.
Oh.
Everything. I edit all my videos.
What do you edit on?
Pardon me?
What do you edit on?
Final Cut Pro.
Final Cut.
Okay.
Yeah, good man. Good man.
Pro. Yeah. So for that video, we actually shot a whole music video for it, but there were sections. Basically, there was a story that I was trying to create with it. It wasn't coming to life the way I thought it was, but we had one really dope shot, which is the shot that you see me using. And so I kind of just took it and flipped it where you can't really see me nor the background, and put all the lyrics beside it. So literally nothing to do with lighting or anything like that. It was all post-production.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Dope.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. I be
No,
trying
it
to get
definitely
into.
does,
I'm
yeah.
assuming like you just brought down like the black point, the shadows, all that. You just like darkened the whole thing, and that's what made like your silhouette.
No. So, so what I did, I keyframed the whole thing and then made a mask of it and then kind of
inverted it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was like inverted kind of. Anyways, kind of nerdy, but
No,
yeah.
hey, we're
Like, if
here.
you don't
We're
use
here for the
Final
nerdy.
Cut Pro, then you just wouldn't know. It's just
Yeah.
you tell them they don't know. You don't use
No,
Final Cut.
I think any video editing software you should be able to do that.
Yep. You talk about having a family. How many kids do you have?
I got 3 kids, man.
Three
3
kids.
boys.
Jeez.
3 boys. I mean, yeah.
3 boys. Yeah, man. My eldest is 4. Shout out to my boy Jojo, Josiah. And my second is Andrew, and my third is Ezekiel. And Ezekiel was just born August 5th. So
Dope, man.
You gotta hurry up on the next
Congrats.
2 if you need that starting 5 to happen. That starting 5, you gotta get those
Twins
Well, I'm gonna tell
next.
you-
Twins next.
Yeah.
I will tell you the truth, bro. I want 5. I wanted 5. I'm tired.
Good man. Good
Five's a
man.
lot, man.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I still a goal, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
All right, having 3 kids, a newborn, making music. How supportive is your wife during this whole creative process? Because I think that's very important that you're with somebody that does support, right?
Yeah.
So just how has that been, and how supportive is she in your creative process?
Man, biggest support. I can't tell you guys. I wouldn't even be able to do this without her support, because she has the 3 kids and we have a great community around us, so she's not by herself.
Yeah.
But the simple that she's willing to say, hey, Veshone, go ahead, do your interview. This is a really great thing. And I'll stay home with the kids, put them to bed and all that stuff. My wife is a G.
That's awesome.
G.
That's good.
Solid.
G. As far as music goes, man, my wife has been supported from day one.
That's good.
And it's only grown in marriage. She's always believed in me. So yeah.
And I think we know who she is by the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, you in the comments?
She's in the comments. So
She's very supportive.
Very supportive.
Yeah.
Very supportive.
Let me tell you about his wife.
No, I think that no knock to anybody, but I think that's really good that you have a partner that's willing to back you in what it is you're doing and not view it as a hobby.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. She sees the vision even better than I do a lot of times. There's been so many times, maybe maybe you can relate with this, but or maybe all of you. But anyways, there's been times where, I've wanted to quit I wanted to give up, just been like, man, I don't know if this is the thing for me, whatever, because things are going the way that I wanted it to go. And my wife is the reason why I still record, because it's through her praise and word.
See, he got a little deeper once he knew she was in the chat.
Yeah. He was like, let me tell you, I love her so much.
I love her so much.
So much.
She is my rock. She is the wind beneath my wings.
Light of my life.
Solomon didn't lie. He who finds a good wife finds a good thing.
Facts.
I know that's right.
Man.
Give it from the Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Dope. Super dope, Veshone. Man, you have a very versatile style. I feel like listening to some of your music is just, it's always different. You could switch up the flow, you could switch up the cadence, you could switch up like how you're actually, you know, like singing on the track. You put auto-tune on some, you rap raw on some, man. Super versatile style. I was just curious if you ever feel like you like struggle with like cohesiveness when putting projects together. Does it feel like it's hard to make it sound how you want it to sound, or are you just okay with having like that versatile style?
That's good, man. I've never really had that issue. I think so the way how like my album process goes creatively is once I have all the songs that I want to have, I go in my car, put on a playlist, and just see which songs fit as they go. You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
Just
Classic.
And see what I like from what I don't like. And sometimes on those drives, there may be a song that it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And so, okay, I'm not going to add this one in for this project. Maybe the song just goes on the shelf, even though I think it's dope or whatever. And so it's never really an issue with the cohesiveness or whatever. Sometimes it takes time just to find where it blends in well. But I love the structure of the album. But it's just my perspective, you know?
Yeah, no, and it's surprisingly it flows, and I guess that's where my question came from, because you know you have points in the song where it's like, oh, okay, he slowed it down a little bit here, and then it picks up, but it doesn't pick up just out of nowhere. It feels like it flows into it a little bit better, you know, like your song selection is very intentional, but that's just a testament to you as a creative mind and an artist. So good for you, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
And I have a question. Being that I know you spoke earlier about you're about to drop an EP, so I'm assuming that Devotion is the leading single off of that. Where do you feel like, I know you said you don't have a name, but why have you gone from wanting to do an album to doing an EP? And like, what is your theme that you're leaning into?
Yeah. So the reason why an EP other than an album is because no one listens to full albums anymore.
Facts.
Like, I'm an album guy. I love albums. I've loved albums, you know, since I started listening to hip hop, really. And I love the creative journey, just looking at what this person is painting as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that. But nowadays it's like my album, I'll wait, you know. I think you go through the whole album and you get a vision of what I'm trying to say. But a lot of times people will just listen to the singles and not hear anything else. And for that, it kind of bums me out, because it's like, man, you didn't even get to the real good stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's the reason I like to keep it smaller. I just think that it's better, you know, it's easier to eat for listeners. And yeah, I mean, you know, even to what you just said, I'm really doing the EP based off of a bunch of singles that I plan to put out. It was just like a decision that I made that, you know what, I'm gonna put out a bunch of singles, and then later on, after a conversation with my wife, I realized, oh yeah, I should just do an EP instead of putting out a billion songs.
Yeah.
So follow-up question to that. How do you differentiate? Because there's been a couple of projects that I've heard personally when I walk away from it, I'm like, I wish the project was a little bit longer. I wish we could have had a little bit more.
And then on the other end, we've heard where we're like, this should have just been an EP. You could have cut some of the fat off.
Yeah. I think for me, like, it's not easy. It's not an easy like thing to cut out songs or whatever. But I think as long as I have my goal in mind, like I have like if my goal is 5 songs, then I know that okay, this is how I want it to flow, and if there is any fluff or whatever in there, that's being cut off. because no one wants to hear that. And then, just want to keep it simple and easy for the listener.
Yeah.
To be honest. Yeah.
Is that the going? Is that the going? This is an honest question. Is that the going track number for? Because EPs always used to be 8 tracks.
Between 5 and 8.
Yeah. So like I figure like if you're keeping your song to 2 verses, 4 to 5 tracks, that's going to be really short. Like to me, that's like a single. Like that's like as far as DJs go with 12-inch singles, that feels like a single to me. Like 8 tracks, I feel like
really anything that's smaller, that's shorter than 30 minutes is an EP. Now, back in the day, they used to have something called an LP. I'm sure you know what that is, which is a long play. It's shorter than 50. What?
Just the way you looked at me, like I'm sure you know what that is.
Sure you know what that is. I'm sure you were there when they invented LPs, Quan. She looked at him like that. That's crazy.
But yeah, an LP is just it's shorter than an EP though. So, but I mean that's just the sweet spot. Like I dropped the EP that was 3 songs. Of course, a lot of people are like, "Oh, why wasn't it longer?" But I mean, I had a whole
that's pretty much a single with 2 bonus tracks.
That's a single.
That's not an EP.
I'm a classic. I'm an old head, man. Like so, classic DJs. Like what we use for like promo singles were always here's the song that you want to get out. Mm-hmm. Like this is the main single, and then here's a remix of that one, and then here's 2 different tracks, and so that's the single. So this is just a promo teaser so that everybody can know what it is that you're doing. And so whenever I hear people say like 5 tracks, I'm like, oh, that's a single. Like that's just an introductory offer. Like that's the first one's for free. The rest you got to buy, you know. But I guess, and that's why I said, honest question, is that the going rate now for what's considered an EP?
And I want to jump in the comments real quick. And I'm going to have the comments back on the screen. We used to have that. I need a new widget for that to make them look better. But Brianne Manuel said she even sings on the tracks. So I'm assuming the wife sings on the tracks.
Yes, my wife sings on a number of my songs.
Okay. And then Q is causing ruckus in here. He said we listen to albums, just dope ones. Just saying JHP. Who's JHP? Album is crazy. Clips probably got album of the year. We listen to some artists. Some artists don't know how to sequence correctly to keep interest or have strong songs in general, which I agree with. I think you should just make a project and then determine, is this going to be a full album or is it going to be an EP? Is this something that is good enough to keep people's attention? Because I do agree with that. Yeah. I'll listen to a full album. I did that with Tunnel Rats. I did that with the Clips. I've done that with a few albums. And then there are some people, like even, people we've had on the show recently, where I've listened to most of their album and some of it is like, you could probably trim off 2 or 3 tracks and it'd be really solid.
It'd be a solid album. Yeah. 10 to 12 tracks.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that if you, I think that if you, so the landscape as it is right now, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people that are on the come up want to make full albums.
Facts.
Because
that makes sense. Yeah.
If I make it, unless you're a popular name or something like that, you're not gonna, you're not gonna really listen to it. So like you said, it's has an album, Tunnel Ranch, you know what I'm saying? These are people that you know. But like if you don't know this artist, unless you really like the songs, like it's a 10 out of 10 album, each song draws you in, which is not impossible to do.
Yeah.
Your album's not gonna get the full play. And most of the time, bro, people are listening to playlists on Spotify and wherever they stream their music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Making playlists or whatever. So it's like, if you make a full album, I love full albums. As a matter of fact, I love making full albums. Yeah. It's just, I want y'all to listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's true. I do think it is a thing where it's like, if you're a bigger artist, you can get away with that. And if you're an artist that's starting out, I think you have to just drop singles and EPs to start getting noticed. If you drop a full album and no one knows who you are, they're most likely not going to listen to it. Q was talking about Jackie Hill Perry when he said JHP. Her new album, if you guys haven't heard it yet, it dropped on Friday, I believe. I've been listening to that nonstop. Nonstop. That she's so dope. She is so dope. There's some really dope tracks on there and some dope visuals that she did too. So I think we're gonna actually break down some of her videos in the next week that we'll be putting up on the Guerrilla Cross YouTube page. It won't be live, but we'll be breaking those down. There's definitely one I want to watch with you, Joe Seif, and go just the lighting and everything is wild. But super dope. If you guys haven't heard Jackie Hill Perry's new album, make sure you go check that out as well. Did you have something to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say things are constantly changing around us. And I feel like a lot of people get stuck in that mindset of like, oh, the music scene shouldn't change. This is how it's been. This is how it's going to be. But honestly, nobody has the attention span to listen to albums anymore. Not everybody, but most people don't.
Q does.
Which is why, right.
As long as they're dope ones.
Which is why, and to Veshone's point, like, unless you're a bigger artist, nobody's going to sit there and listen to your full album. Or they might listen to the full thing once, but then people are listening to playlists nowadays that are made by these websites or these companies. So it's almost just like, put out the singles and put out short projects because it's easier for people to digest them.
So I got a question because it's a reoccurring thing that keeps coming up. So, do you when you say you want people to listen to the album, is it because you're striving for the playthrough, like the algorithm playthrough? Is that the reason why?
Well, for me, the reason why is because I put a lot of work and effort in the album.
That I'm with that. That like I agree with that. Yeah.
That's the reason why personally, like I don't great if other artists have any other reason for it, but personally, I put in a lot of work. And so if you get down to song number 5, and it's my belief that I think you could go through the whole album. You know what I'm saying? But if you get down to song number 5 and you're just like, okay, I want to go and listen to something else now, I feel like there's 5 other songs that you just missed out on.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of hurts. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, it kind of hurts to put your put your time and sacrifices into something that goes underneath the rug. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's difficult.
As an artist, have you seen that statistically though? Have you been able to look at like views of songs that you've put up on, Spotify, YouTube, whatever, and seeing that like the back of the album has less views, or is it pretty consistent across the board?
Absolutely. The back of the album always has less, unless the back of the album is one of the, like I put at the back, one of the singles. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you trust the metrics?
Got to.
Do you trust the metrics?
That's all you have to go by.
See, and
if you trust them or not, that's all you have to see.
I am going to open up a can of worms right now. Like I can see we're going to go there because like I don't necessarily care about that because not everybody's like me, but I'm a listener that it doesn't matter who it is. Like I'll listen to the whole project. If I don't listen to it in one sitting, I'm always going to come back and re-listen to the whole project. That's why I buy projects. Like I will never buy unless it's on Spotify. There's been some people who I've bought off of Bandcamp or SoundCloud or whatever it is. If you put it on Apple Music, on iTunes, I buy the projects so that I can support and I have it because that's something I'm always going to listen to. And I'm in agreement with you. Like the times have changed. So we've said it many times on the show. Song needs to be shorter, man. Your intro was like 16 bars. Like, come on, you know. But how do you get like if it's a 2-minute song? So like 5 tracks is less than like
10 minutes.
It's not even that. Like I don't care about the time crunch. I want the listening content. That's why I'm still a fan of 3/16s and some hooks because I want what it is, or like back-to-back crew, I feel like what was the last album? There was an album I listened to recently and I thought like this album is so dope. Like I wish there was more of it. That way I just have one thing to listen to. So I'm in agreement with
Q
both.
said if you don't hit by the 3rd track, he's out.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like
But that's why I think you need to
have it.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Quick. It has to be
something.
Back-to-back, fire. Yeah.
And I noticed Jackie Hill Perry, like the single I watched from the video, which I think she's put out a few visuals for it, but the one that she put out on Friday or whatever, that was later on in the album because I was searching for it. Because when I hear the first song, that's usually the first song I'll go to when I listen to the album because I'm like, yo, that song got me. I need to hear that song right now. And then I'll go from track 1 and go down. But it was like probably like 7 or 8, you know, that song was on. And I think that might have been strategic because put out the singles and then make sure the singles aren't just all in one spot.
They're
mix them up on
spread them out.
Yeah.
I think I've seen secular artists do that too. I try to dive into as much music as possible just as a student, but Joyner Lucas's ADHD 2, the only single I heard, and I think he had a few, but the only single I heard was him and Big Sean, and then that was number 8 or 9 on the album, and I was just like kind of skipping through it, like you said, to be like, what's that song that I heard on Instagram, you know? So I think that is strategic from an artist standpoint.
Yeah, smart.
Especially and I think the reasoning for that is because if you put that single later down in the project, they want to see how, like the samples, they want to see what song exactly. They want to see what song was before and how does this bleed into the next song. So
if it's a concept album, but
if it's a concept,
and that's kind of the difference between when we made music in the 90s and now. Like you're worried about the algorithm.
Yes.
Back then, it's like. We're just we're painting our picture and giving it to you. Yeah. And are you going to watch the whole movie or not?
Yeah.
Right. You know?
My wife thinks I'm weird because like I've been given a couple of different projects to listen to for the show. And
let us know in the chat if you also think he's weird. Go ahead.
I am. No, because she'll be like, what are you doing? Like I'll put the song on, like I get into a chair, I get everything prepared. And it's like I'm watching a movie. Yeah. I expect to not leave for the next hour. Yeah. And I'll push play and I just listen to it and I vibe and I'm like, and so like I'm
see, that's what I do in my car.
It.
When I hear something, I'm taking that album to my car and I'm like, I'm going for a drive.
Yeah.
And I'm going to listen to that album just rolling around. Yeah.
I love artists that do that like Aves with the Atlantis 2. When he started telling us about the thought process behind his project, I was like, oh, we need to listen to this again then, because now that I see your heart behind it, and then you start listening to it, you're like, wow, you put a lot into this project, man. You know, so that's why sometimes I feel like I was robbed when it's just a really small project. But if you do the small project just right, I'm like, perfect, good job, out the park. Yeah. So it's a tough one.
And back to the comments real quick. Ray's son had a question for you, Veshone. He said, you're from Canada. Drake or Kendrick?
Oh, wow. Are we doing this?
It's almost like USA or Canada. I mean.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Wow, Quan. K1.
K1.
All right. So my take on it, Drake or Kendrick. To be honest, I didn't listen. I listened to the first 2 tracks. So I think that was like Euphoria, and Drake came out with like something about push-ups. The drop and give me 50 push-ups or something like that. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
But after that, to be honest, man, I felt the Holy Spirit telling me to indulge in that stuff right now.
Bro, I understand you might not indulge, but there's 0 chance you didn't hear the 3rd song.
Oh, okay, yes. Actually, yes. I did hear.
You couldn't even scroll through Instagram in January and February without.
You still can't.
But I mean, it was definitely on every single, reel.
I heard that song maybe 5 months after it came out. Like I was so out of it, and I only heard it because to be honest, where they were like raving about it.
Q said lies.
So this is his way to say Drake won. He didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, he only listened to Drake so Drake could win.
As far as those 2 songs go, I would say I like Drake's song better than Kendrick's.
That's smart. That's smart. Let me stop before. Yeah. Let me watch the first round of the fight on Rocky and not the 15th. I get it, man. I get it. All for the country.
He's Switzerland. He's neutral.
I was listening to that listened to the songs. I was like, is it that lyrically that Kendrick won lyrically, or was it that Kendrick made a song that just blew up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, let's forget about the songs though. Overall, Kendrick or Drake?
Overall, Kendrick or Drake? Oh man.
The answer is yes. The answer is
Yes.
The
There's
answer
only
is
one
yes.
answer.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, there is only one
There's
answer.
only one
It's not
answer.
what you think it is. Yeah, that's crazy.
There's only one
There's
answer.
only one answer, but it's not what
No,
Quan
I'll
told
tell
me.
you this. I love both of them as artists. Drake has some great, like, both of them have great cadence. But I love the style of how he writes and whatever.
No, he's great. Listen, Drake is great for the women.
What?
Can I
They're
say
in two different wheelhouses though. Like they're
they
not
are
in the same.
They are.
One wheelhouse destroyed the other wheelhouse.
But so
Oh, it did.
we're tapping on a bunch of like I feel like my headache's starting to go away. We're tapping on a bunch of things that I feel are so. Veshone, you said, well, are we talking about lyrically or a song? The general public does not break down music the way we do because we are musical people. We create music. So we like most people will watch a movie and be like, that's a cool movie. Where me and Kwana watch a movie and be like, that's a dope shot.
Yeah.
That's a dope shot. My wife's always like, babe.
It's annoying because it's hard to watch movies, documentaries. I was watching a documentary the other day and I saw, the white filter you put in front of the light? Mm-hmm. It was in the shot.
What?
There was 3 angles on the camera on the guy they were interviewing. And this side shot, I could see that.
But nobody else would have noticed that.
No,
And
it
that's
was annoying me the whole time.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Most people won't be like, oh, well, the cadence was dope or lyrically this. You got these YouTubers or whatever like, oh, double entendres. And I'm like, nobody listens like that. There's only a small handful that listen like that. Most people are caught up, and that's the reason why he performed that same song on every platform. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the point I'm trying to make. When I break down projects, I'm coming from a different mindset.
100%.
Whereas the regular listener will listen to it just for the strict, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this, whatever. I like that beat, whatever word. I want to dance to this. And it rolls into like, who are you creating your music for? Obviously, I mean, it's the cliche. We're all believers, so we give it to God. But we're making the music for the people that are going to hear the music.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I just want people to dance. Sometimes
But how do you win a battle when one person writes all his own stuff, the other guy has like a team of 20 people writing?
Stop it. That's not what happened.
How do you know? Were you in the studio?
Don't listen to media, man. Don't listen
to media. We're media.
You are media. You're part of the problem, Quan. You're the problem.
Here we go.
Yeah.
But Sean, real quick, my bad.
Yeah, no,
but Sean, give us, before we let you go, because we do have to get out in a minute, give us your top 5 artists of all time.
Oh.
Great. Of all time. And we're not just sticking to Christian artists.
Whoever you want.
Okay. You know what? I'll go top 5 Christian artists.
Okay. That's very holy.
Hey, man.
It works.
Absolutely.
To be honest.
And let us know in the comments what you guys think too. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was saying the reason is because like I don't really listen to music or the like top 100, music like that anymore.
Yeah,
so
I feel you.
out of it for years that I don't know. I like this might shock some of you, but I've never listened to like a Drake album. Never listened to a Kendrick album. Like never. I've heard songs.
Yeah.
But I've never listened to it. So for me, I would say at number 1 would be KB.
All right.
KB.
KB's dope.
KB was definitely dope.
Yeah. Number 1
he
is
got
KB.
dope feature on that Jackie Hill Perry album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lighthouse.
Yeah. So KB. Number 2, I think I have to go with. Oh, man, there's so many like different aspects to picking people. My gosh. Okay, I'll probably go with Lecrae for number 2, based on the fact to me Lecrae's like Superman. Like he might not be my exact favorite, but my gosh, he's like the Superman. You know what I'm saying?
Some people say Clark Kent, but it's your opinion.
So yeah, I'll go KB, Lecrae. I'm really trying to dive deep to find some people I'm just gonna go like lyricists, people that I really lyrically like. I really like, what's his name? Gosh, he's like an older artist. Well, now he is. Gemstones. Really enjoy
Gemstones.
Yeah. Really enjoy Gemstones. Gosh, I feel like I gotta go through my song list. Who else is there?
Your wife threw Andy Mineo in the chat.
Andy Mineo used to be top 5. Hold on. Don't clip it. Make it sound like, you know what I'm saying.
Was that a diss? Was that an Andy Mineo diss?
But okay, let's go with, I said Gemstones. I do enjoy Jay Monty, as far as lyrics go, and oh my gosh, sorry, some other people came into my mind now. I really like Alano Adon.
Okay, yeah, we had him on the show last year.
Who did you say?
Alano Adon.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm not familiar.
Yeah,
with
he's. I think lyrics goes, flows, all that stuff.
He's dope.
He's crazy with it. So he's someone who I enjoy. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right, man. Give any shout outs. Let people know where they can find you. And that's it.
Yeah. Cool. So as you guys can see on the screen, it's at Veshone, Veshone everywhere. Instagram is a place where I'm usually at. So, that's probably the place where you usually find me more active. But yeah, go ahead, listen to the album I'll Wait, and go ahead and listen to the new song, Devotion. Replay it for your family, spread it around. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that song everywhere as much as possible. And shout out to Juwan, Michael, NJ, the journalist. Who else from Canada can I shout out?
Your wife.
My wife. We got so many people. A.O. Millie, BKE. Man, I can't remember everybody. But if you're from Toronto or the Toronto rap scene, Scribe Music, all these guys.
Okay.
Y'all. And sorry, before we go, I just want to give you guys your flowers. I don't know if this will spark up another conversation, but my gosh, as far as the artist goes, I gotta say, this platform is one of the best platforms to one, be interviewed on, but also to have your music reviewed on. And I really mean that, because man, there's so many other places that are like, yo, if you want to get on, you got to pay this or you got to do that, And so for you guys to be like, no, send your music, we'll review it, and if you win, we'll give you $10.
Yeah.
It's like, and so, like, for real, man, I just want to big you guys up from Toronto, man. Really appreciate everything you guys do, and man, keep doing it.
And I appreciate that. I'm gonna edit out the part where you said one of. It just
the best platform. The best platform.
I do appreciate it, man. We've been putting in a lot of work, and we talked about being consistent the rest of this year, and we've been doing that, and I think it's shown. So yeah, man, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all. Really appreciate you guys.
Yeah. So we're gonna close out with the video "Call It What You Want" featuring Terrence Penny. This is Veshone. We appreciate you, bro. We'll talk again soon.
Yeah, man. Peace.
Yeah, call it what you want, yeah. Call it what you want, call it what you want. Yeah, call it what you want, hey. Call it what you want, call it what you want. Call it what you want. Yeah, I go to church, and I'm from the slums, hey. Call it what you want. Didn't know I'm making little guns, dog. I just had a little, but now I got the rock, watch me dribble, ooh. Yeah, I was twisted like a dreidel, but now he got me right, standing stable, yeah. Ay, who would've thought that I would marry? 25 for life, but this ain't scary, no. Somebody told me it's a life sentence. I had to tell him it's a life blessing. You ain't really know when I was eating nothing. And grandma came with all the food from my stomach. That was back when I was popping and was cutting. Stump the yard came out in tight, they sent me crumping. Ain't had no role models, but I made the honor roll. My dad got me and he showed me this the way to roll. And even though the way to roll was a weighted road, I see the diamonds in my character and night glow. Yeah, call it what you want, yeah. Call it what you want, call it what you want, yeah. I said call it what you want, ayy. Call it what you want, call it what you want, yeah. Call it what you want. Yeah, I go to church and I'm from the slums, yeah. Call it what you want.
What you want now?
Didn't know I make it, look what got us done.
Yeah, call it what you want. Coming hot from the north of J. Made it out the hood by his grace. Now I'm unashamed. God said I had a future like the Jetsons, so I dodged the devil like a Smith and Wesson. I don't think they know who I be rapping. Elohim, my God, I get them blessings. Man, I came out the mud. Fresh white tee, now I'm fly like a thug. Yeah, let me get that bounce with it. Youngins got that Ruger and they blasting plenty rounds with it. Selling half a brick and all the pigeons for the low. Praise the Lord for directions and ways I didn't go. If only you would know where our brother came from, you would understand why I be booming like I'm napalm. Heart full of gold like the fronts of my teeth. When the sun hits your boy, you can see how I gleam. Get it like.
Yeah, call it what you want, yeah. Call it what you want, call it what you want, yeah. I said call it what you want, ayy. Call it what you want, call it what you want, yeah. Call it what you want. Yeah, I go to church and I'm from the slums, ayy. Call it what you want. Didn't know I make it, look what got us done, ayy.
Was gonna clash.
Oh, that was perfectly smart the way he did
Yeah.
that.
With the do-rag and everything. That was dope.
Yeah, that's Veshone. Make sure you guys go check him out on all social media at Veshone. And, check him out on YouTube. All his videos are on there. His latest album is up. And new EP coming soon. So we appreciate him once again for tuning in and his family for watching and just showing love on the chat. She's bored.
Why you put me
I caught
on
you
blast?
yawning, my bad. Everyone pray for Joseph's head. Got a headache.
Diz got a headache too. They both got headaches.
You got a headache too?
I do.
Oh. So we're not going to do reviews tonight?
No, we're fine. I'm fine.
All right.
I'm going to leave
I don't
in
know
30
about him.
minutes.
He's going to leave soon. All right, we're going to do some music and video reviews. If you guys haven't submitted, submit a video now. Q's been heavy in the chat. Come to the studio sometime, man. It's been a long time.
Though,
Q is now a rock star, though. If you guys haven't been following Q on social media, he's killing it out there, doing a new genre of music.
He went back to his
He
roots.
went back. Yeah, he'd already been doing that.
Yeah,
he had already been doing
he
that.
had been doing that. Yeah.
That's a band he was with, and he went back.
What is this new genre?
I mean, it's not new. It's just not hip hop.
Like
He'll be
what,
back.
Rock?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have a video Q of your rock stuff, not your hip hop?
Like his voice, he's got one of the most, like when I hear him sing, I'm like, now I'm just like, oh, that's cute. Like that's like he has a sound all of his own, and it sounds really good on top of live instrumentation. Like it's so good.
Is it like soft rock or like heavy? Like tonight will be the night that I like that kind of, or like got one.
Sing that one more time. I didn't really know what song you were talking about.
No.
Sing one more time.
I don't know the word.
That's the right word. Those are the right words.
Like I don't know the rest of it.
Oh, that's funny.
It's different. It's different.
I don't want to say it's alternative.
I'm
I don't want to say it's
interested. Did he
punk.
send
I don't want to say it's
something in?
rock. It's just like.
Q's in the chat. Well, tell us what the genre is.
Like,
Q.
like what would you describe it as? Because it's not. I don't think it's punk.
Sean is not really on anymore. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyways, yeah, I wouldn't label it as punk because, but I wouldn't label it as like just rock either. Like it's just really dope.
I can't get this right. My bad. I'm trying to find the right.
I'm sticking around
trying to get
because
centered.
Lazar, I want to hear
Okay. I need to be
Like
ready.
he was one of my favorite artists last week, and he
yeah.
said he sent something else in. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stick around for that. I want to hear that
Was,
because I went to his
okay.
page.
I remember him.
And he's a spoken word artist.
Oh.
He's a spoken word artist, and that's why I was like, oh, that
makes
must
a
be
lot
the
of
reason why
sense.
I
Yeah.
really felt that, because it was all about the content for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so like I'm sticking around to hear what it is that he brought out.
Q did say the genre is post-hardcore.
Okay.
Post-hardcore. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I
I've
don't
never-
know what that means.
Me either.
I don't. But Q's music's dope, so I'll take it.
Is he, what type of music does he make?
Q?
Post-hardcore.
Like, is he Christian or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay.
Said ish. He's Christian-ish.
Oh,
That's what
wow.
Quan said it. Not
No,
me,
he's
Q.
Christian. I didn't say no. I said, yeah. No, he's Christian. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's been on the show a lot.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
just hadn't been around since you've been around.
Oh.
You kind of took his place.
Honestly.
Oh, so he used to come here in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
kicked
okay.
him out.
dope.
Yeah,
You
we
kicked
kicked him out.
Quan hasn't
When
invited
you
him
when you
since
started
started
coming
showing
up,
Yeah.
it's like,
Right.
we don't
Aw.
need Q anymore.
Oops.
And y'all got the
Womp
same hair.
womp. We got what?
With the,
The
same,
same
hair.
hair?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it just
Cool.
works.
What's up,
He
Q?
said, oh.
Oh.
You will meet him sometime.
Baptocostal. Who said? He said it's Baptocostal.
Costals.
Dang.
Pentabapt.
Dang. He said, dang, I listen to you, Diz. That's crazy. Artists not
I'm
supporting
so
artists.
sorry.
Dang,
Wait.
he listens to you and you don't listen to him?
Quan, I
Wait,
think we
Q
should boo
official.
Dizzy.
I have to see. Who is he? Let me see.
Wow, he did a collab with you. I'm joking. She's like, wait, we did a song together?
I'm so sorry. Look, I'm not one of those people that be trying to act like too Hollywood or anything like that. So I'll definitely check you out. I don't know if I have you on
Except
social
right now.
media. Huh?
Except right now, because you ain't listening to Q.
Oh, he's
Well, I just have to be honest. I'm not gonna be like,
No,
oh
he's
yeah, I
dope.
listened to that one track back in. Like, no, if I didn't, I did. Or maybe I have. I really don't know. I don't want to ramble. But
All right, Q, send us a song so she could hear you.
please
tonight.
do. Yeah, I would love to hear this genre as well. So I'm very, I'm curious, and I'm sure it's dope.
Yeah. All right, we are going to get into the music reviews. We have a new one. He is referred by a good friend, a.k.a. the journalist. Finished first music video for a song, Highest Heights. He didn't give me his name. Joshua Toledo is his email name, so I don't know if he sent it from someone else's account, but
Holy Toledo.
holy Toledo. Here we
that's
go.
a lot of nuts.
You guys have issues.
What was the artist's name? I'm sorry.
Vasos.
Oh,
I don't know. Something Toledo.
Toledo. Okay.
Highest Heights.
Oh no, I found the chemicals. Tell me who to know. Not going after all my goals would leave me all alone. I ain't crazy rich, I'm still yoked. I've been broke, I finally got a chance.
Like the Run
Now I'm
DMC
coming out
shirt?
of my night cloak. Man, it feel like daily I've been walking on this tricky gravel. Part of me wants to travel, bank account been losing battles. I'm still trying to channel anything that can help me paddle. Get up on that saddle, wrestling all these thoughts got me feeling tackled.
His
Fly to
delivery
my
is
rescue,
dope.
like who gon' save me? I got CDs in my brain that go crazy when I sleep. Infiltrate all of my patterns and paint all of my dreams. Modeled me into an artist and it started at 13. Walk with me, y'all gon' see no anomalies. I probably lost some friends down the line, it all worked out. Honestly, I ain't giving up my balance for your applause, I could never. Cause I've been knowing it's a circus and that tightrope been severed. Truly grateful for every person who pieced out, took the high road. Everyone's in their own war, I've been perched with my nice scope. Really thought that I would hurt a lot more down the road, but I don't. Every person who ever stuck close, my whole life is my home. Rapping from the future crazy, I can see it on the way. Keeping all my teachers close, they telling me to keep the pace. Run the race, keep the faith, don't waste time feeding these steaks. Keep it simple when you're cooking, flavors brought out in the steaks. Yeah, they living in depth into everything that been happening. Working on my path that's based on a passion. Time for a new expansion, different from how I plan it. Keeping it organic, telling me I'm Titanic. Maybe it's time for new mechanics. Wanna be weird like Haddock. Art ain't on my sleeve, all keeping in my jacket pocket. Maybe I won't get to the goblet. hits, I don't mind, I promise. I just want a career that I'm proud of. Never missing the hits, I target a boss. I'm pardon up a bomb with the stocks in the markets. Look at my eye, look at Marcus. Blessings all around, pardon. Heart of stone, but my soul ain't hard in the Lord, but awesome. Peace on that horizon after everything is passed over me. Trying to be who I'm supposed to be. I got no degree, only hope for me. Working day and night and swear I did so heaven devotedly, stoically. When I said I'm coming, I never said that jokingly. Now I'm out of sight, pick up my pen and I ignite. How could I ever lose this hunger? I'm still building my appetite. Praying the Lord shows me all the highest heights. But even at my lowest, I'm still putting up a fighter's fight.
Get rid of that font on the video.
That one?
Yeah, it's just way too big and unnecessary. And it's taking up the whole entire screen. So I would just take that part out. But as far as the song, in the video itself, really good, very creative shots. They did a lot of creative stuff. His flow patterns were
ridiculous.
He switched up a lot. He did a lot of different things in that. I'll be honest, like I was just paying so much attention to the video and his flow patterns. I don't really know what the song was about. But he's dope. He looks pretty young too. I'm not sure how old he is, but he looks young. So I think he has a lot of room to keep, going up. I do like the song. I like the video a lot. Kept my attention. Like I said, the font, I would get rid of that. It was too big. The video looked a little like a movie, so make sure the font looks like a movie also. That was impact font. With the outlines, it just wasn't, didn't look professional for the look of the video. But I will give it a 4.2. I liked it a lot. I would really like to hear more from this artist for sure.
Yeah.
Kales.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think that at first I heard him flowing and I was like, oh, he sounds real like monotone. But towards the beginning of his first verse, he just starts like hitting the end of his verse, or the end of his like sentences or his rhyme patterns with the same cadence that just kind of put a little emphasis on it. And I was like, oh, okay, hold on, wait. Started nodding a little bit more, and then you start hearing the depth to like how different his flow could be. So super dope. I was super surprised halfway through the song. I think that as a rapper, like there's still always room to grow with how you can play with your cadences, but that like your strong suit is your wordplay and how you were able to like deliver it in each rhyme pattern, even though it was different. To Quan's point, I think that the different shots made it really easy to watch the video. I love like when you double timed and then zoomed in on your lips, and then you had the beanie on one side of your head, and then it backed out and it was on the other side, and then it was like it just kind of small things that just kept the attention the whole time. But yeah,
I like the shot where he's looking forward and then all of a sudden he turns right to the camera.
And the camera turned, yeah.
I almost think it was two cameras. How perfect it was, but I'm not sure. But if it was only one,
just editing.
They did great.
Yeah,
editing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, all the way around.
And the beginning did start a little slow. I think the piano was going on a little too long. And for a new artist, that journalist said that's his first video.
Oh,
I think maybe just get into it a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Because that piano, it wasn't like a grand piano that just it was just like a keyboard piano.
Yeah, I'd be
and
curious.
it was going a little too long, but other than that, yeah, that's the only beef I had because it did start off slow to me too.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. I think I'd be curious because like if he did it on a different beat, like would he be able to jump in and would it just sound the same, like that soft flow to enter? Like depends on what another beat was. Yeah. So to Quan's point, I want to hear something else too. But this video, this flow, all that, I like it a lot. I'm at like a 4.0.
All right, Dizzy.
I really like the song. It was dope. The only thing that I can say that they really didn't touch on, I would say the mix should be a little bit better. It was low, and it was a little monotone, kind of like how Kel said.
Yeah, damn, she forgot my name. Bro. She forgot both of my names. She didn't know either of my names.
Dang.
She forgot me as a person and a rapper in
like
one
this
sentence.
New guy over here.
Oh my
the
gosh.
guy over here.
Before we go any further, let's remember what we said last week. If we're not bagging on you, that means we don't like you. So we love you, okay?
But anyway, back to the song. So yeah, no, I think it was a dope song. I do like his flow. I think it was great. He switched it up a lot. It kept me interested in the song itself. The video was cool. It was very simple. It wasn't very extra'd out. So that also kept my attention. I would give it like 3.9.
All right. And I do agree. I feel like the vocals could have went up because I feel like the ad-libs were too loud.
Yeah.
and then the main vocals. So maybe turn down the ad libs and turn the main vocals up a little bit. And maybe the whole track in general. I'm not sure if it was mastered or anything.
If you're gonna have that soft
I think
flow,
it
you
could
gotta
just
have-
be like beefed up
Yeah.
a little bit.
Facts.
So I agree. That's
Yeah.
I think that if this was the first video that he put out, like everything's there. All you need is a good filter, a good camera, and a lot of B-roll. Because I think the intro, how you guys are saying, like, because we equate the slowness to like the slow, steady shots of just a piano. You want to have a lot of B-roll in a video and, grade it so that the video is better, because all of the angles and all the concepts of the shots were there. They were there. I feel like they were there.
Yeah.
So as far as the video goes, if that was your first attempt, you get a 3. Like for the video, the track itself, like the song, I really liked your delivery. I'm a big stickler for deliveries. I'll listen to the way somebody rides a beat. I love the cadence of rhyme patterns, and that gets a 4 or 5 for me, 100%. I feel like there should have been a little bit more on the beat, but I also understand that you don't want a lot on the beat. You don't want the beat doing a bunch because you're delivering so much, and the rhyme pattern, the skill is there. Like, no one denies your skill. Your skill is there. Keep working up. What I'm reading in the comments, especially from the journalists, saying like you've come a long way. Keep grinding, because you could definitely be top tier based off of what we saw on this track.
Can I add one more thing?
No. Yeah.
I'm sorry. One thing that I would like to see also is him growing in his artist voice. A lot of people I feel like he's rapping in his talking voice.
Yeah.
And I feel like once he mastered that will also add a lot of personality to
Yes.
the song itself in his future songs.
Definitely.
That's how I can tell you're a mature artist.
Yeah.
You know the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Some artists don't.
Yeah.
True.
That's dope.
And it's not
Thanks.
changing your
Yeah.
voice, and I think
Right.
that's the thing that a lot of people think you have to have a new voice, but no, it's having a rap voice.
Yeah.
Like there's a little more energy into it, a little more personality into it. So
Mm-hmm.
Q said, I know who you are, Kels. So
Appreciate you, Q.
I mean, now I really don't feel so bad that she didn't know who Q was. He's not even in the room.
True.
She didn't even know who you were sitting right next to
for weeks.
for weeks.
And for anybody that doesn't understand what we were talking about, I just want to say, so like Quan doesn't sound like the way he sounds on the show when you talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Quan he puts on a voice.
It sound like this, really?
No,
Oh my
no, like Quan has like it's a casting voice. Like when he talks, like it's a casting voice. And rappers have that type of voice. My voice gets a little more dry when I rap.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm actually delivering, like my voice gets drier
Let's
than
hear
how
it.
I sound right now. No, I can't just do it on cue unless I'm actually
On Q?
Then just rap.
So yeah, I think
got
that's
it. Big gun. No, I'm just kidding.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he takes everything we're saying and like runs with it, because there's been
facts,
plenty artists that said, "Hey, I took what you guys said," and we've watched them just get better and better.
Right. Because he doesn't need to learn how to
Sundance
format
jumped in
a
right
song
when we
and
started
write.
talking about
What happened?
Sundance jumped in right when we started talking about
Where? I don't see him.
terra firma.
Oh, there he is, right there. Chosen one.
That's hilarious.
We got inside
We used to
jokes. y'all.
always watch
Sorry,
that
we got
movie.
inside
Yeah.
jokes.
Diz, you're gonna have to watch.
You have to watch.
Big up, Son Diesel.
I
What
have Kung
movie
Pao on
now?
DVD.
Kung
Yeah.
Pao.
You haven't seen
Kung
Kung
Pao.
Pao?
Kung Pao enter
Yeah.
the fist.
If you watch Kung
All
Pao,
right, you guys got
then
to
you'll get all these jokes.
come here 2 hours early next week so we can watch Kung Pao
Say less.
for the show. Yeah, and he's not watching, so journalists. Hopefully, you send it to him and make sure he watches.
Yeah.
All right, next song is The Journalist. This is called Artisan. I don't like when artists do this. They send me songs that they've sent before, videos they've sent before. I don't remember what I gave it. So this is 3 years old. He said it's the 3-year anniversary of dropping this video, so he wanted to send it again. Because we have had some people resend us songs that they've already sent in the past. And there's new people, obviously, with Dizzy being here, so we will allow that. I just hate it because, like, what if I gave it a really good rating last time and this
now
time
we're
I'm
like,
like,
that's
"Yo,
garbage."
I don't really like it. But we're going to get into it right now. This is called Artisan from The Journalist right here. Speak Life.
This is real art. Painting pictures with words of life into my lungs collapse. This is real art.
Not that it matters, but I didn't know the journalist was white.
Yo, I'm an artisan, handcrafted art from my heart within.
I didn't know.
Darkness of my heart still battling the sin. Art for the king, fake kings making artisan, but pardon them. Man, they don't know what they do. Constructed decrepit buildings with these lies for tools. So chemists and compounds, mixing molecules. They pull a tool, shoot at you for pharmaceuticals. All about what's mine, filling holes with jewels. These fools ignore lady wisdom crying in these streets. You hear obscenities on tracks, I hear crying over beats. Men who never really reached it for maturity. Like of a father, led to chasing figures and impurities. But they claim the creative craftsman, composing bullet points of death like an assassin. Weapons drawn, illustrative gads, man, making up their past just to feed to the fed. This is real art, real bars from the heart, real rhymes, aim right through the dark. This that real spark, take them back to the park. On a sin for the king, aiming for your heart. This is real art, real bars from the heart, real rhymes, aim right through the dark. This that real spark, I'll take them back to the park. On a sin for the king.
Have you seen this one before?
For your heart. Radio transmitting hypocrisy. In the name of hip hop, the blind can see, yet the blind are in a lost craft out to sea. War in these ways, but Christ says silence and peace. Silence isn't the peace. Aiming with beams, triple beams are weighing poisonous seas. These teams gather together to plot evil schemes. Gang regimes overthrowing alleys and streets, pushing that product out with the venom from the mouth. Constricted minds with rhymes, choking these kids out. Hydro spitters like a cotton mouth, no power in their lines, so they all black out. My balls bring light to those fighting that good
what'd you do with his old hat?
Living in the dark, reaching out for that light, reaching out for that
Give it to the homeless
just
guy.
to bring new sight. God's truth in these bars just to bring new life. This is real art, real bars from the heart, real rhymes, aim right through the dark. This that real spark, take them back to the park. On a sin for the king, aiming for your heart. This is real art, real bars from the heart, real rhymes, aim right through the dark. This that real spark, I'll take them back to the park. On a sin for the king, aiming for your heart. They say they want bars, I got some for free then. Bars that ironically bring them freedom. They starving for the truth, it's time to feed them. Kids locked up in these chains, you know I see them. Pointing to the shepherd who can free them. Never leave their side, nah, he will lead them, teach them. As they live to seek him, no more creeping. Wicked on the weekend. Think about what your ears soak in. Yeah, that beat is really dope. But where's the hope, man? You can't worship God and the dope man. Nice pieces, but no Jesus. Your life is broke, man. Your art is broken.
Nice.
Lies are spoken. Gasping and choking. It's not a joke, man. Ambassador for Christ, the King spokesman. Reporting live. More than a slogan. This is real art. Real bars from the heart. Real rhymes. Aim right through the dark. This that real spark.
Oh, those
Take 'em
plants.
back to the park. On a sin for the king.
Look at those plants and then
Aiming
look
for
at my
your heart.
plant.
This is real art. Real bars from the heart. Real
It died.
rhymes. Aim right through the dark.
killed
This
it.
that real
I
spark.
try to keep it alive.
Take 'em back to the park. On a
Giving
sin
it 3
for the
days to
king.
come back.
Aiming for your heart.
It has risen.
Words of life into my lungs collapse.
Go vinyl.
Words of life into my lungs collapse.
All right, that is the journalist with Artisan right here on Speak Life. Since I've already rated it before, I'm pretty sure I know what I said last time. I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't. I feel like it's a little long as far as the song.
Mhm.
It's almost 4 minutes. So I think you could have took one verse off. But at the same time, like you're traveling through the city, so we're able to see like a lot of stuff going on. A lot of dope graffiti art. I didn't know, obviously like Canada's not that far, so they have hip hop. All countries do, but there was a lot of dope graffiti art out there.
Oh, 100%.
So the whole video looked really good, like very creative shots, very clean footage, everything. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I like it a lot. I don't know what I gave it last time, journalist. I'm sure you know. So let me know if I gave you a better rating or worse. But 4.5, I would shorten it a little bit. I think we've talked to him about that a lot with having long hooks and long verses. But I think he's kind of like you, where he likes that old school
that classic,
format
yeah.
of hip hop.
Yep.
But yeah, 4 or 5.
I give it a 4 or 5 too. I also give it a 4 or 5. I really like the use of. I like when people represent more than just the MC root of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So like when you're giving love to like the turntablism, the DJs, you are an MC. So you got the pillars being represented. All you needed was some b-boys on some like cardboard. It would have been a dope video to me. As far as the video goes though, I wish there was a LUT or a grade or something on, at least put a filter on the actual camera lens. That way it won't look like it was shot straight out the camera.
Yeah.
But the gimbal work was dope. I really like the live reactions of the people in the background as you're walking and talking. That shows like the community. I'm not sure if that's where you're from or if you just found a dope spot where they had a bunch of good art. So that makes me happy when I see real life inside of a video. But I also liked the way the format of the bars to hook to bars. The only thing I would do if it was a little bit too long was I would not repeat the hook twice. And on the intro, I would just give myself like a 4-bar count in and just start just grinding, because you would have shortened that down a lot and it would have been punch, punch, punch. So
especially with the artist that's very wordy like he is, there's not a lot of breath, breathing in between during the verses and in between the verse and the hook. Most of his songs are verse and then right into the hook. Yeah. There's not a lot of space where it's breathing. So it does get a little much for the listener when it's just lyrics nonstop. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But other than that, man, like, I agree.
Yeah. He said he shot it in Toronto, which is just across the way from him. So pretty close to home for him. But
he said across the country.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
he said not far from there though.
He's West Saskatchewan.
Not far from here probably. That's probably what he meant.
He said shot in Toronto, even though I'm not from there, across the country from me.
He said not far from there.
Where are you reading?
Even though I'm not from there, far from there.
He said.
Yeah.
Oh. He said even though I'm not. Far from there. I thought he said even though I'm not from
across
there.
the country.
So Diz don't know math and can't read.
No, I think he just added the extra word though.
Okay, cool. Anyway, I was just gonna say,
they're gonna end up getting married. Go ahead, I'm joking.
Because she bullying me.
Don't even say that.
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
What if they do? Can we stream it live on the show? I'm joking.
Who would ever want to get married on a podcast?
I know. I don't even know if Kels likes women. Go ahead. Kels said,
Well, how long you been setting that up? That was way too smooth. You were setting that up. He had that in the back of his head.
That's off the top. I'm not good at setting it up.
That's crazy. I love women. In case anybody needed to know.
Women. I'm not gay no more. I love women.
Oh, I hate you, Quan. All right. Anyway, back to this review because that was out of control. Sorry.
Off the rails.
Yeah, off the rails. Quan is just over the top. Anyway, I was also going to say, you pointed out my favorite thing about the video was the live reaction of the people. That was so dope to me to just see people like who's this dude recording? And it was just real raw. You didn't care. You didn't have no fear. You just kind of kept pushing. You literally was like, all right, cool. Like people just got to be in the background. And I thought that was so dope. It just gave me a real essence of like how hip hop. Quan's about to say something crazy. I'm not. But it gave me a real like just a dope feeling around like the video itself. Wish you would have turned around and got a bucket or two on the basketball court. But if you're not capable of that, that's okay. You know what I mean? That's
he didn't take a shot, huh?
He didn't even take a single shot.
Yeah, you got to take a shot. If you're gonna shoot a video on a court or near a court,
they were playing. You're at half court. You got to take a jump. Yeah, just one at least. But dope song. I love the flow.
Maybe he didn't make any shots.
So he didn't put the footage in.
It makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Dope flow, dope cadence. Love the whole hip hop feel. I agree with the length of it a little bit. I think by the third verse, it was hard to kind of dial in and be like, all right, he's still punching. I really want to listen, but even though you were still punching, it was like, okay, cool, your verses sound the same. So maybe even a switch up, a bridge, something like that to just make it feel a little bit different somewhere in between there. But besides that, super fire. I mess with it. 4.3.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was a dope song. Other than what they said, it was a little bit too long for my liking. But like I said, you were punching, so I mean, great there. What I would have liked is like a beat switch, because at the end, something in the beat changed. I don't really know what it was, but at the very end when you weren't rapping, something changed. And I was thinking in my head, like, dang, I wish that would have happened during the actual song. That would have been really dope, because then that would have reeled me back in to be like, oh, the beats changed. Okay, how are you going to flow on this now? But other than that, very bar heavy. I loved the video. Great. I would give it a 4.2. It
wasn't a beat switch up. What it was beat dropout, and then the DJ started cutting different. Yeah. And that shows everybody. I'm a DJ, so like I always represent for the DJs. That shows the strength of what a DJ can do with just cuts. They can make something change by changing a vocal scratch. It's dope. I just want to say this. Sun Diesel, he said beats hard. And so for whoever made that beat, journalist, like, Sundance is one of my favorite producers. He's my producer. Like, almost every track that I get on is from Sundance. So the fact that he's saying that beats hard, that's a hat tilt right there.
And all the beats we play in the background are all
Sun Diesel.
Sundance beats.
That's all Terra Firma. And Q said it takes know-how to make a rapidy hook stick like this. Facts. Like that hook, that's to me that's true school hip hop right there.
Yeah. Facts. All right, we got a new one from Kels.
Word?
Turn around and tell those people.
Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women.
He starts speaking in tongues.
I'm not gay.
He said,
I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman.
A woman. Just one.
A woman.
A women. That's crazy, Quan.
What do you rate that? Dizzy.
I have no words.
Listeners, we are not making fun of anybody. I just want to put that out there. Gorilla Cross is
making
not
fun of me.
Making fun of this man's testimony.
No, I love the testimony.
Quan's making fun of me, and I didn't sign off for this. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, this next song is from... Who's this from? Oh, Lazar. Am I pronouncing it right? Lazar?
Lazar.
I thought it was Lazar. Maybe he can put it phonetically.
He did say
in the
like
chat.
Lazarus.
So
Lazar. Because he did say like Lazarus.
So Lazarus.
Well, what if he pronounces Lazarus Lazarus?
True. Lazar.
It might still be Lazar.
But it's not. That's wrong.
It might be.
Hey,
we don't know if we're pronouncing Lazarus right. We're pronouncing it the white way that we learned at church.
It's the Mexican.
Please
in me.
put it phonetically.
I will say it like how I.
Lazarus.
Yeah. No, it's
Lazarus.
Okay.
I say Lazar.
Like
it's Lazar to me. Like it's Lazar.
Not laserless. All right. Anyways, it's called Straight and Narrow right here. Speak Life.
Straight and Narrow. Okay.
Oh, let me turn up the music.
That just confused us more. He said,
it did.
Not like laser, Lazar. I think it's Lazar. Not like laser. So it's not Lazar?
No, Lazar is laser.
Who am I? L to the A to the Z-A-R. God bless him. Gazing where my help comes from when stressing. The maker of heaven and earth. Intercession. Sight sees towards the heavens. Interstellar in session. Love called, chosen and summoned. Like an ex-weapon, kingdom come on earth, suburbs and slum villages, straight and narrow affiliate, against a wide path, the unprogressed pilgrim, swing low, sweet chariot, for urban ambassadors with godly vernacular, LSCs and CEOs to elders in ghettos, in Babylon, the belly of the beast, my fellows, moonlit Zion, rays shine and waves echo, arise, O God, and conquer, like the sign of the Cairo. Lazar and illustrate straight illin'.
Lazar.
Golden like 93 era. Classic catch a feeling. Breaking bread, hustling. Conversing in the streets. Breaking necks, rumbling. In the jungle, devouring beats. Lazar and illustrate straight illin'. Golden like 93 era. Classic catch a feeling.
We rush the scene, exposing with the high beam. Strike like lightning to the course of the rhyming. Intentionally writing truth that brings dividing. Yet something inviting, bringing peace to the fighting. Titans colliding, we walk through a
unscathed. Lies are recited, yet we look through the hate. By God's grace, we charge through the gates. Watching hand of God move, strongholds get erased. Jericho walls fall with 7 laps of praise. As we're partnering
He reminds me of
with
Torch.
angels, God's power displayed.
Torch.
Captives run for freedom into the arms of the Father. So we
The rapper's
maintain
name is
position.
Illustrate.
Speaking healing to the faltered. Armored with salvation. We teach the revelation. Given from Yeshua, that's reconciliation. Shining high beams of the darkness is a beacon to lead. Through the cross we overcome for all who choose to believe.
Lazar and illustrate straight illin.
Lazar, he said it.
Golden like 93 era, classic catch a feeling.
So
Breaking
2 minutes
bread,
ago.
hustling. Conversing in the streets. Breaking necks, rumbling. In the jungle, devouring beats. Lazar and illustrate straight illin. Golden like 93 era, classic catch a feeling. God broke the mold, I fear no man. Stepping in my destiny, raised, seated, heaven at hand. Shining like aurora borealis in Gehenna to the promised land. Eye on the North Star, direction from the Son of Man. God so loved the world, cross axis. God's sovereignty and providence. Let the healing be across the atlas. Love and faithfulness
He's
for
so
a neck
dope.
sash. Letting love rule like Lenny Kravitz. Why do the nations plot in vain against serenity? Arise, O God, judge the nations. Babylon, harlot queen. Silence the mockers and scoffers, mirrors and smoke screens. I dead in mirages, breaking teeth on the scene. Lazar and illustrate straight illin. Golden like 93 era, classic catch a feeling. Breaking bread, hustling. Conversing in the streets. Breaking necks, rumbling. In the jungle, devouring beats. Lazar and illustrate straight illin. Golden like 93 era, classic catch a feeling.
That sample chop is dope.
All right, Joe Seif, I'll let you go first. That is the Lazar featuring Illustrate. Straight and Narrow and Illin is the name of the track. Mixed by our homie Man of War.
That was Man of War?
He mixed it, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Because I was gonna say I feel like the mix was you could, it sounded like the hook was recorded somewhere else. 100%. Like, and if that was the effect that you were going for, I wouldn't dance hall it. I would try to make it like match with the rest of the verses. I really like the beat. That's my type of beat. Just a grimy sample on some drums. Like that's my flavor. That I love breaks. The delivery, again, I'm a fan of the delivery. Illustrate's dope. I would say the same thing like I said last week. Don't be afraid of punches with your delivery style. Don't be afraid of punches. Give yourself the breath pattern or give yourself the breath for the rhyme pattern that you're trying to deliver over the beat, because sometimes your cadence is off on purpose. And I dig that, but you want to do it excellently. You can do that by punching. I feel like on the either come up with another 2 bars or have the what was that? The piano come in right at the end of your verse because there was too long of a break. And then when the hook came back in, like I was expecting it just to fade out. But then when the hook came back in, I was like, oh, like you should have just come up with those other 2 bars. But this is definitely my style of hip hop. I like really gutter backpack, like grimy hip hop. So I'll give it a 4.2. I feel like tighten it up, man. Do not be afraid of punching, bro. Don't the skill is so there, dude. The skill is so much there. Just hone in on it and it'd be fire.
And I think you could tell the difference between him and the feature. The feature sounds a lot more polished
100%
than him. And I think when you do that and you get somebody featured, it's difficult because, not saying he killed you on your track, but just the sound quality
you can
was at a different level.
He was in the pocket. He was more in the pocket than Lazar. But
so I mean, I like it. I like the song. The mix was a little harsh to me. The beat I feel like was just a little too like here. It just wasn't soft enough. I feel like the mix needs to be a little softer. But overall, it's a good song, man. I'm gonna give it a 3.3. I wasn't in love with it. Not my favorite style of hip hop. But he is very good. Last week when he sent something, he sent the visual with it. I would have liked to see that. Like, I know this is an unreleased song. I'm sure you're gonna do a visual, so we appreciate you sending us a song that's not even released yet. But I would like to see more visuals because I think that's kind of what set it off for me last week. Was the visual was really dope. Dizzy.
I gotta agree with you, Quan. It's not really my favorite style of hip hop. But you guys are both saying that the feature was more in the pocket than him, and I disagree. I felt like the feature was it felt like he was chasing the beat. Okay. But I know that's a style sometimes where you rap like a half a beat off, and I felt like that's what he was doing. I don't think he was off beat on purpose, so I get that, but I didn't really like that. Also, the mix too was kind of harsh. I know it's unreleased, so I don't know if they still have to like master it. But that beat was sick. That beat was dope. And they can rap, don't get me wrong, but I felt like because it just, I don't know, I feel like the beat and them rapping was competing for my attention, and that beat was just so sick. That's what I was.
There. Yeah.
Do you feel like if it was mixed better, they wouldn't be competing?
I feel like the beat was too high.
Yeah,
that's too hot.
Because there was points in the song where like and I don't know what it's called technically, but where they like drowned out the beat a little bit, so it wasn't as like, I don't know what that plugin is called, but I was like, okay, I'm dialed in, I'm listening. But other than that, it was a dope song. Just those little tweaks, I feel like. But I would give it. I'm there with the 3.2. Yeah.
That's good. Out of 5, that's
Quan Lazar asked if it was the piano that you felt like was a little all over the place.
100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That should have been way lower, to be honest, because that was taking over the whole song.
It was.
Yeah.
But don't take it out.
Yeah,
don't take it out.
I like the piano.
Yeah.
It was just
You just have to drop it like 3 or 4 dBs, like a lot.
For sure.
But
and
don't
then
take
balance
it out.
that hook with the voices on the hook a little bit. So Lazar, since you're since you're in the chat, I think the feedback needs to be directly to you. The feature artist was cool. It was what it was. You know what I mean? Like I like that it was a switch up from your style to a different style. It kind of kept the song interesting. So that's dope. When you're picking feature artists, some people look for cohesiveness, but some people enjoy listening to like a different pattern. And especially when you have like I'm rapping raw over hip hop beat and it's gonna be like that for 3 minutes. It's a dope like feeling to have a break from that and be like, okay, cool, this is a different style, this sounds different. So I like the feature that you chose. As far as your own flow, I think Joseph hit it on the head. He basically was talking about like it felt like you was pulling back. It felt like you weren't trying to like execute your poet style and your wordplay to save the cadence. Like you were trying to stick to a certain cadence. And I think a big part of hip hop is messing with your cadences to deliver what you want to say. So as you're rapping, just think about like literally like, I know I can say this like da 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 punchline, da 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 punchline, but you also could da 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 set up, da 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 punchline, da 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 set up, da 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 punchline. You know what I mean? So play with your words because what you're saying is so impactful that the delivery at the end of every 4 bars, at the end of every 2 bars is really what everybody's listening for, to see what you're ending with when you're trying to put your stuff together. But that's the only feedback I really have. I love the flow. I love the verse. It was dope. I think that the other one with the visuals that we listened to last week, it sounded a little bit more polished. I think it sounded like you were just getting into rapping, but you had an idea of what you wanted to do with your style. And this one felt like you was trying to match your style to the beat. So that's my only feedback. I think the song's dope. I love the hip hop cadence. I love the beat. Same concept, like lower the pianos because it was just all over the place. It just seemed like the big portion of it. I'm at like a 3.5.
All right. We have one more. Let me see. There was a message on the email.
He's definitely one of those artists that if he just sticks to it and like finds that lane, like I see him like being super dope.
Yeah.
Because he's dope. He can rap.
Yep. Next song. Today's his birthday. Cut right. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. We should have told us sooner, even though you did send this already. Yes, we got yours. Yours is the last. It's called Pick It Up with the Bros Q. He's in the chat.
Okay.
And Zippy, he was in the chat earlier too. I'm not sure if he's still there. This isn't the cover, but you'll see why I chose it for the video. That's funny. Dang, we can't see the cover on the actual thing. But anyways, it's called Pick It Up right here, right now. Speak Life. Oh, there's the cover. Wow. Q's in the middle.
That's Q in the center.
That's cute for sure.
I love it.
He actually dresses like that all the time.
Pick it up. What bite did I miss? OB cooking up, clean your dish. When we talk about the struggle is hard as summer, but we gon' keep it Arctic like this. I remember when there was no beats to eat, and we proceeded to beat the beat on our feet. Skiing 10 toes on crossing ability. Devil, my God, got receipts. What do you mean? Never on vacation, never the key. Put the beats up on your heat, took the keys. And you still think that you can take a seat? What? But I'm not surprised by the little man. Into eyes and back, and you're still a munchkin. Pull the curtain back, and he's still for certain. My guy gon' pop out and pull up a hurtin' up on him. Now why don't you pop in and out to a certain remit? Century serving yourself where you know that you been. Thinking that you got the victory. I know that you spent time in the pit trying to slip me up. Remind me of the past when you're tripping up. You just mad that he ain't gonna. But when I'm caught up and I can't breathe, yeah, I know he's gonna. Struggle, it's a struggle. Pick it up, pick it up.
That's dope.
Yeah. I love this.
I'm telling you, he's got that voice, man. Like when I hear him sing.
Jimmy Anderson pack vibes.
Pick it up, zip, by the switch it up, cup, by the get it up, cute, by the set it off, who you vibe to, you set the right to, the past, the Hanju's built like kaiju.
Q was the first verse.
Got me
Q was
wheezing,
first.
got to guard my peace, can't fool with teasing. Soldier march, got me weaving, left foot, right foot, left, have to walk with reason. Used to be quagmire, giggity, giggity, had to be known for stupidity. Lost on my friend is my enemy, looking for Emery, bulking some armor infinity. Worried about thalassemia, that can lead to my anemia. Got outsourced by Wikipedia, but G-Dub mine's like a pedia. What's your purpose? Receive your purpose, it could be worth it. Die to my flesh, break curses. Silver plate on a plaque like carcass harness. Triumph, love over misery. Want to tell my crime valedictory. Just to pour blood over victory is about to start elementary.
I know it's a struggle, it's a struggle. Pick it up, just call his name. He'll pick it up, pick it up.
Crazy, I love it.
All black, my funeral to go to, but every time he get it out the mud, he gon' do it. Won't he do it, won't he do it, won't he do it? Pick it
Tell
up.
him pick up the pieces like a band in the 70s, hand in the heavenlies. Every time you give it to Jesus, he preparing a place with all the amenities. That's that Zach and Cody, Rose with Goldie, ask the Brody. Life is sweet, but we keep wrestling hard times. Word it, that's the empty cups and overflow when he replenishing now. Who wanna sip, got me feeling like tip when it quench my thirst. Flex finna get hurt, murk, put him in the dirt. Tell him catch me outside church, cause the struggle is real. But sometimes the struggle reveals that we don't really put God first. Destroy and rebuild, then use your faith as a shield and tell the devil do your worst. Yeah, I'm carrying cross like I'm married to Scarlet. Seeking the kingdom is what we involved with. Every demon get really departed. Boycott is over, they back in the target. Sentences birth, we been a disgrace. Nobody perfect, pick up your face. No AI, he reaching in the race. Feel like giving up, brother, just pick it up.
I wanted to hear that hook again, but no, that was dope.
To start elementary.
I know it's a struggle, it's a struggle. Pick it up, just call his name.
I'm gonna do the James Brown.
Right.
Feeling like that, man.
Watch
All black, my funeral to go to, but every time he get it out the mud, he gon' do it. Won't he do it, won't he do it, won't he do it? Pick it
Tell
up.
him pick up the pieces like a band in the 70s.
All right, that's Pick It Up, Q, Zippy, and Cover right here on Speak Live Radio live. Or Speak Live. That radio out of here. This is 2025. Right here on Speak Live. Super dope track. I mean, what can you say about that? That's something I will play over and over again. Very creative.
Mm-hmm.
Q with the voice. I mean, he's just at a different level. Nobody sounds like him.
No.
You're not going to mistake him for anyone else.
Nope.
Really dope on the hook. I love this track. I'm going to give it a 4.7. I'm going to give it a 4.9 because that cover is hilarious. So I'm going to give it a 4.9. I love the song. I would love to see a video for this.
Yes.
I loved everything about it. Like, all the verses fit. Like, nobody killed it, more than the other one. Like, they all have their own style, but all killed it for what they did. I like it a lot, man. That hyped me up. That's a good way to end the night.
Facts.
Yeah, 4.9, man. I like that one a lot. Dizzy Live, since you just met Q tonight.
I really love that song. That was very creative. That was amazing. Like Q, I'm sorry I've slept on you, man. But I give it a 5.
He hasn't slept on you.
I give it a 5. I can't. A video has to be shot to that.
100%.
Like that hook was just so creative, and like Quan said, each of you guys brought something different to the track that was just a vibe. Like that was just. And if y'all could end off the song with the hook again, I think that would be okay. I know people aren't fond of hearing a hook 3 times.
If it's a dope hook, though.
If it's a dope hook.
Because you go out to that and
that hook's dope.
That hook's sick.
I think you guys
Yeah.
should bring it back if that's not.
It could have. I was low key a little kind of waiting for it too. I just saw on here that the length of it.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
knew, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
Yeah.
I agree with everybody. It's fire track. When y'all do shoot the video, please rock fake afros in those outfits, or at least similar outfits. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a must. You have to, just for the vibe of the song.
Yeah.
But I think I'm most surprised that you could rap and still sound funky. You know what I mean? Like it sounded like it came from a different era, but with modern rap on it. And I just think that that's so dope. I did not expect to hear that. And Quan said it best. It was Q, Zippy, then Cut Right closing it out. Cut Right sounds like Cut Right. Q sounds like Q. Zippy sounds like Zippy. So you got a good mix of everybody. Zippy, I've never listened to your music before, but when you came in, I was like, okay, cool. I don't know if I'm feeling this cadence, but it really went well with the beat. And then you delivered at the end of all your bars. So your delivery really was like, oh, okay, he's spitting right now. So I thought it was dope across the board. 4.9.5.
Give it a 5.
9.5.
Yeah. There's no video. It can't be perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect to me.
I give the track itself, I give it a 5. It's dope. Yeah. It's dope. I love that artists can put out stuff that goes against the grain and nobody feels like offended by it. And then when I say offended, I mean, it's like, this doesn't sound like everything else. So by default, it's going to get a bad whatever. No, like it's dope. I've never heard another track like that in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's dope, So I give it a 5. I think the production on it was dope. The sound quality was great. I think that if you are going to put a video together for it, yes, you can have like somewhat of a costume aesthetic for like the sound, but I really feel like a good video concept would be the video has to look nothing like the song. Has to look nothing like how the song sounds, and that would make the video, people would be like, oh, that's dope. Like if you were like in suits rhyming and then like have B-roll of you guys being all wilding out looking like the cover. Stuff like that would be dope to me as a video idea.
Let's see if you catch what I'm putting down here. What if, and this is just a suggestion, take it and run with it. I don't want no money. You don't got to pay me nothing. But if the background was 70s, but you guys were dressed more modern. So it's almost like at a time, you guys as the rappers you are that now, but you can do a setting of something in the past.
Like everyone else dressed around them is in the 70s. And
just think
and they're like concept. In the wrong.
That concept, no, right? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me?
He said the cover looks like a blaxploitation movie poster. Yes.
Wow.
So
yes.
wait, is this out or is this unreleased?
I don't know. Ask Cover Right.
Okay, y'all need to let me know because he said that this was dope, and then it was a song
it's
that he
unlisted
sent like
for sure.
Oh, it's unlisted, so it's probably unreleased because he did say that the cover's not, so it's unreleased. And then the song that he sent like 2 weeks ago, that was dope too. I can't remember.
Also unreleased.
Yeah, that was also unreleased. I remember I was in here.
Cut Right.
Yeah, Cut Right.
Did he
You got
make
a project
quick video
coming?
to that or something?
No, not that one. That's the DuckTales one. I'm not talking about that one. Or is that
Was that
someone
him?
else?
That wasn't him.
Sorry.
No, that was
Wait,
him. Who was that?
Oh, maybe it was.
No, because I remember Luke was here.
Super
It
bad.
wasn't last week. It was the week before. He had sent in a song, and it was unreleased too. It was like a LA vibe.
Well, he's dope. I mean, everything he sends is pretty dope. So.
Yeah.
Unreleased is for a Rapzilla project.
Oh, bet.
Oh, DuckTales was
he
covered.
said DuckTales wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Look,
I
I
knew
see.
it was
I know
fire.
people.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
You didn't
I
know
thought
Q.
it was him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know me.
Unreleased for a Rapzilla project. Not anymore. It's for a Gorilla Cross project. We're putting that out tomorrow before Rapzilla could even put that out. So make sure you check that out, gorillacross.com.
We're going back to bootlegging. Yo.
Yeah.
Quan gonna tag Rapzilla and be like,
Mine now. All right, folks. We are out. People have headaches in here. I was gonna do some reels, but we'll do that next time, man. We got a lot.
I'm right to go.
But we appreciate everyone for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel. Like the video. We got 18 likes. So, you know, sometimes you just have to tell people to give that thumbs up.
Facts.
And they'll do it. So we appreciate it. Dizzy Liv, Kales, Joe Seif, Veshone, everybody tuned into the chat. We appreciate it. And we will be back next Tuesday, 7 p.m. on the dot, maybe 7:02 to rep the city. Peace.
Yeah.